All right, let's get started, guys. I'll go ahead and grab the description from the last stream. Start putting together the new stream. Starting at 1 a.m. tonight, so a little bit later. Oops. That's all right. Athim's here really quickly. What's up, Athim? Okay, we'll click on this. Mr. Mike Side's got the thumbnail up. Thank you, Mike Side. All right, just coming out with any old title. Let me hit save on that. And then let's grab the tags. Gotta have the tags, man. There we go. Hit the save button on that. Now we'll go ahead and share this stream with the channel. Let's see. We are the late night stream. Save that. And save that. And save this one. So it's showing up a little bit later tonight. We're about 30 minutes late. How's it going, guys? About 30 minutes late. I took a nap. I badly needed one. I think I took a nap around 10:20. And then I think I woke up from that nap like 2 hours later. So that, that was good. Having that little nap was valuable. Because I missed some sleep today. Here, put this over here. I was jonesing Mr. What? Late night, but it's the afternoon. First TCC ball mod. No, I'm first. What's up, Mr.? Hello, Chris. Hey, look at this. This is the Rocket Pack break. This particular kind of break, it's an energy break, and one person gets the whole pack for $10. Jump in there. Then we have the Lily break. So this is a Lily 10, highly collectible card. People really enjoy the girl cards, so those are going up in value. That is a $10 break. And then finally, we got the big dog. Where'd he go? Here he is. This Charizard's the big dog. Look at that. Oh, man, that was pretty. So he is 262 spots before he ends. There he is. So there they are. They're all $10 a piece, but they have different numbers of spots. Let's see how the Rocket Pack's coming along. No way, is this live? What's up, man? Did you refill the PokeBRUHs? Yeah, PokeBRUHs are refilled. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we're 25 spots deep into the Rocket Pack. That means this guy's the closest to going off. He is 20 spots away from going off. When the spots are only $10 a piece, that's really not that far away. Rocket Pack almost done. In fact, we would only need 10 people doing $20 each to finish that tonight. All right, and then how about this Lily? So Lily is 89 spots, and here's how many cards are in here. Let's compare them. Okay, Lily's got quite a few more cards. 10. 20. 30. Okay, 37 spots in the Lily set. We need, I believe, 45 spots to be halfway done with it. So Lily's getting close to halfway. It's pretty good, actually, because that's more progress than the Charizard. The Charizard's got so many spots, it's going to take a while. Place these down here. So this guy's almost done. This one's closer than the Charizard. The Charizard's got a lot of spots, too, believe it or not. Look, it's got a ton of spots in there. It's just, it needs a lot of spots. Okay, 10. That's 20. 30. 40. 42. All right, so we're 220 spots away for Charizard. He's not close. Maybe we'll put a spot for him in the Energy Lotto to help him out. All right. Oh, I had some interesting ideas for the live custom. There we go. So I think the live custom is going to have a new spot. Let me think about it for a second. Hold on. Yeah, I had an idea for the Dang It card and the other card. Let me see if we can locate them real fast. What is this? I had an idea. Well, you know what? I don't need to do that. I was thinking when you pull the Dang It card, you should then get a chance to re-roll to try and... So you lose $20 to the Dang It card, right? It eats $20 from you in the live customs. And then I was thinking you should be allowed to randomly re-roll to try and pull the other card. There's the Dang It, and then there's the Bummer card, right? And when you pull those cards, you lose $20. And I was thinking the way it should be designed is... Once you pull one of those cards and lose $20, you're allowed to re-roll and essentially try to pull the other card out of the box on the re-roll. If you pull it, the other card becomes yours, right? So I've been trying to figure out how to do a sort of jackpot style thing in the live customs, and that might do it. I'm not sure though. I need more time to think about it. So we got one of the best streams because we have a lot of cool slabs, everybody. Let's see what we got here. Here's a first edition Energy Flow from Gym Heroes. That's not crazy. But here's a beautiful Southern Islands Mew 9. What do we got for a booster pack? All right, Roaring Skies, $24. Beautiful. Here's a new slab that needs to be priced, Lightning Energy. There we are. How many times have you even seen that even happening? Are you asking how common it would be to re-roll and pull the jackpot cards? It would be extremely rare, but that's what makes it fun because that means they would build up and eventually someone would pull it and take home a jackpot. See what I'm saying? Picked up 3 spots in the rocket to help move it along, says Jeremy Patterson. You hear that, guys? That means that there's really 17 spots left in the rocket pack. That's cool. Okay, we got the Lightning Energy, PSA 9, 17 bucks. Okay, so that's new. What do we got over here? Oh, Pinsir from the yellow poker set. Very fancy. Okay, so I'll try looking for Pinsir. I got the PSA submission done. It just needs to be mailed out now, by the way. So... very nice. I hope you're all happy with that. That means we're starting a new round. What do you guys think? Do you think for the new round we should consider doing PSA? Nobody's in the new round yet, so we could start it up as a CGC submission. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. Is it okay to switch my slab away for the Mew, says Alex. We could do that. There's a $25 fee that incurs if you'd like to do that. So it's a PSA 10. Poker Pinsir. Here's one. Oh, here it is. The actual yellow poker card, 150. So actually they want more like 155. We'll make ours a bit cheaper then. So if theirs is 155, we'll make ours 135. Over or under 3 months for the PSA submission. Huh? What? What are you asking? GMA submission when? We could do a GMA submission. That'd be kind of funny. I don't think GMA, you might as well just grade with Cardconomist at that point. You know what I mean? Because I think most people acknowledge that GMA is not really the company to go with. Might as well give Mr. John some work. John needs constant work, guys. All right, let's jump over here. It says here we got money. Mr. Amadeus says he ordered this 6 hours ago. 2 Last Airbender, 1 Sneaker Bunko. Okay. There's new English Weiss dates. I'll add them later on Discord. Oh, thanks, man. Weiss has done pretty well for us. And what's interesting about this is I don't even buy every set of Weiss. I almost wonder if I bought every single Weiss set as it came out, when it came out, if our sales would go up. if we just fully became like a Weiss channel. Because the way it's currently been is I just kind of go after the Weiss sets that everyone requests. But you know how it works. People might show up. Certain people might show up more knowing, hey, this guy stocks every Weiss set. I've thought about it. We are. It would be quite an expansion of inventory. We got a lot of inventory already. Hard to keep track of all this stuff. Be interesting if we had a Weiss only stream. Dude, what if we had like a only Weiss, only Pokemon stream hosted by like a girl streamer? I'm on my 3rd TCC slab. Thanks, man. Roaring Skies is a steal. Hey, don't tell me that. What you guys say is, it's overpriced. You tell me it's a steal, I'm going to raise the price on it. You attract new customer. I sent it, mistress, says Alex. Sounds good. Mr. Alex is taking that mule away. By the way, you know, Alex, I didn't really review what you had before. It didn't happen to fall in price a ton, did it? Here we are. Ooh, holy hoochie mommies. Move that over there. J-Dog one was, he talked about it. Yeah, J-Dog. Where's J-Dog? What did J-Dog ask? Oh, here it is. What I seen wasn't resealed. What? What is he talking about? We don't do any resale product. If we ran into resale product, we will replace it with correct product. But we haven't had any resale in a long time. That Mew card is my favorite, says Ruben. It's a good looking card. There we go. Nikki says, I can stream a Pokemon card set or card stream for you. You know, I'm actually talking to somebody out here in Lake of the Ozarks who might be interested in working. But feel free to reach out if you wish, Nikki. I'm also looking for somebody who's interested in helping me clean, because we're terrible at cleaning the house and it gets so full of cardboard, and selling bulk. So that's going to be a whole system. I think we're going to buy a whole bunch of shelves, a whole bunch of tiny boxes, and try to create a whole system for bulk sales. I've never done that before, so I have no idea if it's valuable or worth the time, but I'd like to try it. Okay. So let's see. What do we got next? Jeff Leon. Pre-order for the night stream 2 from Nightmares. Ooh. All right, 2 from Nightmares. Nikki, in order to do that, you would need to come all the way out here to Lake of the Ozarks. Would you be comfortable with that? That's a big part of it. So anybody who works with me as a streamer would need to live here. I wouldn't do like a full remote kind of deal where the product's at your house. That's because I'm going to buy you all the product, and the product needs to stay in a place where I can watch it under a security camera. So there's 2 reasons for that. So that I can ensure the quality of the product is never tampered with by the streamer. I'm not saying you would, but, you know, business is business. The other thing is we got to have a security system so that people can't just come in and steal it. So you wouldn't want to become a target of theft. So I would be bankrolling the product, and I would need to have some system to watch it. Depends how much it pays, to be honest. I live a couple states over. Well, you never know. When it comes to card sales.
It was the no rarity Charizard that I slab away that Mew specifically is my favorite, that's why.
Oh, yeah. He is expensive, the no rarity Charizard. I was surprised when you asked for it. But yeah, I mean, trying to get out of the no rarity Charizard might make a lot of sense, Alex. That one's big. That one's expensive. How hot does the girl need to be? Well, no, I wouldn't say hotness is the primary factor. It helps to look as attractive as me. I'm such a hottie, right? But a very large part of the factor would be your skill in talking, actually. And just if you're pleasant to be around, really, because people want to enjoy your presence when they're opening up cards. So you have to bring something, you have to bring some sort of personality to it. Let's say you're somebody who's unattractive and has no personality. You probably still could host the stream, and it just, I don't know, it might not be very successful. I don't know exactly how it would all work out. I've never done any of this. But yeah, I mean, let's say you're somebody who's absolutely charming when they speak, and you know that you're bringing in simps too. You might get paid quite a bit more. And you also might be commanding huge sales around that. So this is all kind of complicated ideas that we've never dealt with before, but those are ideas that are worth paying attention to. The most important thing I would say is, are you bringing in new customers? right? Because I've already got customers that I take care of every day. But if you're bringing in new customers, that's really a big deal. And there's a lot of money behind that. I have 2 PhD diplomas. Hey, mister, that magnetic display, would you recommend to store a vintage Japanese pack? Yeah, absolutely. You could put a Japanese pack in it. You could get either display would work. You could get the CGC booster pack display. So the CGC display is larger like this. And this will easily fit a Japanese pack. But you could also get the booster pack sized display. And that will fit the Japanese pack too. But a little bit of the pack will be up here in the flat spot. But that's fine. It works just fine. That's if you go with the actual booster pack display size, because there's these 2 different sizes. A sociable whammon. I'll do anything they want for them to buy Pokemon. I have 2 PhD diplomas. You know, there are girls who are better at chatting, better at gossip and news, and then there's girls who are a bit more quiet and don't like to have to talk or be seen. So there's different types of people, and it could work. If you're skilled at social media, you can make it work. This is hard to pull. You just pulled the Cloud non-hollow, and I know for a fact that we opened up a whole case of these and pulled 2 of these. Not a case, a master case. Out of entire master case, we pulled 2 Cloud legendaries. So I know for a fact that that is rare, what you just pulled. There you go. Jeff Leon, the Emperor. They're selling slabs at Walmart now. Are they, Andres? Could you give me more details on that? Because that's really fascinating if it's true. I got a 4-year degree in 6 years. What does the $5 energy lotto mean? Hello, Luxury Cars Animated. If you're familiar with our live customs, it's literally just the live customs, but for $5. It's the same idea. You're buying a Pokemon card product with a chance that you might pull a little extra, a little hot thing. All right, Jeff. I will sell my underwear for Pokemon. There we go. Yes, they are through third parties. Oh, that's cool, man. That's a big deal, everybody. If Walmart starts selling slabs, that's going to increase slab demand if you didn't know that. And that will make your slabs go up in value. Chris Clinkscale says 1 pack of Weiss Star Wars. It's also going to bring more knowledge and awareness to them. So 1 pack Weiss Star Wars. Let's go grab it. Question is, where is it? Oh, there it is. Could we always emoji on the screen, says Matt? My energy slab going to the roof, says Alex. That's right. But, you know, if they're selling them at Walmart, the demand could become really large. So, I wonder if I could contact my local Walmart and be like, hey, I could be your slab guy. I could provide you with a ton of slabs. Because I happen to know how slabs work. That'd be really fascinating, wouldn't it? Here we are. Mystery boxes at Walmart RBS. Walmart's going to save Pokemon. Chris. Well, I'm just telling you, not everyone has time to go online and learn how to shop for slabs. And if they could just buy it at Walmart, and that demand actually was there, that could drive up the demand for slabs in general like crazy. So many new people would join the hobby in that way, the slab collecting hobby. And people trying to fill those shelves for Walmart might have to take slabs off the secondhand market sometimes. Okay, we got Kenneth Fallon. Hey, could you ship my cards? It has been a long time since I've ordered. Kenneth Fallon. Hello, Kenneth Fallon. Let's do it. Kyle Burns. Here we are, Kenneth Fallon. I'm glad you came around, Mr. Kenneth. Your bag was getting pretty close to getting donated. Okay, let's get you a label. It looks like we're shipping you for the first time. Can you see them on your screen? I can't, unfortunately. Streamlabs does not show me the emojis. It's really sad. Makes me want to cry. Okay, it says here that we are just chugging along in terms of activity. Good. Do you have any Ancient Origin packs on the table? We have $40 Ancient Origin packs. Buy them up. There, Kenneth Fallon. Let's jump into here. Let me grab my email. Okay. And let's see how heavy it needs to be. Maybe a little heavier. There we go. Mr. Kenneth. Print. Walmart is free for all thieves. That's true. So true. Come on now. There it goes. Erica, Walmart has to make something. That's true. Master, I've tried grading with PSA, but to be honest, it's a bit confusing. May I ship cards to you to send off to get graded as long as I pay? Yes, sir, Mr. Chris. That is possible. We do that every time for people, actually. There was a number of grades that came in just for people who wanted help sending their cards off to PSA. Who just did that? Nikki was gifted a membership by Alex. Oh, that's so nice. Wilbur Viato, 1 Azure Lane. 1 Disney 100. For the Thursday night stream. All right, tonight's Thursday. What do you think about StockX selling Pokemon? Yeah, great question. They've been selling Pokemon for a while, have they not? And I've only heard negative things about them. I've only heard negative things about StockX. They are? Okay, you got Maleficent. Damn, she's sexy. All right, now we got these cute anime girls. Ugh. They don't look as good as my girl Maleficent, though. That's for Mr. Wilbur. Wilbur, no snipe. I'm a manager at Walmart, and they are pay for scan. Basically not worth a dime until scanned at a register. Oh, okay. So what are you saying? That Walmart doesn't make any money until they sell? Is that what you're saying? That's kind of interesting. Let's see. Well, Walmart also doesn't have to stock them either. It's kind of interesting. Basically, Walmart's just saying, here, set your booth up over here and pay us as they sell. It's up to you to figure out security. It's up to you to figure out what's going on the shelf. That's what it sounds like. Wow, it's a lot of memberships. Who's saying all these memberships? If you're no simp, can I have your girls cards? Says Andres. All right. Hey, Nikki, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Nikki. Benjamin Biana says 2 151s. Benjamin. Let's grab this. Benji? Obi Benji Kenobi? Me and cheese investing, says Alex. Investing. There we go. How much to grade PSA with you? So I send cards out to PSA for people for $45 a card. So you probably just want to send your best card. You don't want to send a bunch of cheap cards. I was thinking about maybe doing a round with CGC where it costs less money, in case you wanted to grade some cheap cards too. But remember, we also have TheCardconomist grading. So if you want to support Mr. John and I and Mr. Mike's side and maybe a new person soon, send us a grade and we'll get your little card graded up. It'll be very cute. And actually, there was some. Hold on, there are some giveaways. I forgot about this. Let me go grab them real fast. Mr. John finished them today. All right. Got some lovely cards for you guys. Whew. I'm poor now. You're welcome, says Alex. What we got? So the new labels are working fine. Actually, they look nice and well-centered. Is that just because John's so good at this, or is it because the labels fit better? Looking fantastic. Those are Cardconomist graded Pokemons. You can also find these for sale on eBay. Did you know that? So there are people who sell these on eBay, and you might find a deal. Yeah, you might find a cheap one. Let's see. Wow, that one's really nice. Look at that. Wow, man. Morning stream is members only now? Morning stream was always members only. Sometimes I let it go through as public by accident. You can join it live and it's open to the public. So, oh, is this done? Ah, there we go. Cool. Oh, the woman card is done. So these are my, put that over there. Dendra, that's mine. Oh, this is Hathim's. Oh, Hathim sold this to me. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I give it away. I don't know. Look at that. So this is just a fun little drawing. Look, I can sell a card like this and raise some money. Like, what if I priced it for 25 bucks and it sold? That'd be cool. Made 25 bucks drawing something. Have some Bud Light. Woman. All right, so that's my interpretation of a woman in 2023. And now it's encapsulated, and there's a signature on it, of course. Wait, there is a signature. What? Oh, maybe not. Oh, the signature's on the front. That's why. There we go. Duh. I'll trade you my Japanese Tyranitar for Dendra. I'm open-minded to a trade for that card because I actually paid for it. I had to pay Mr. Hathim for it, and so I have to do something with it to get some money out of it. All right, there we go. I think what I was going to do was just crack it and send it to another company because I'm not supposed to sell my own graded cards, right? But, all right, we're going to get started. Benjamin, be honest. Can I send in cards to get graded by TCCG? Yes, you may. We have instructions on Discord on how to do that. And we are working on a website. I know we've been really slow, very big procrastination. We got some work on it done, though. We were working on it on the 4th of July. We got a nice little chunk of it done. Including, we've been working on a form for you to just fill out by hand for when you mail cards in. And there's more steps we have to do, though. So here we go. We got Pidgey and Jinx. Smooch. 6, did you start any of the hobbies I recommend to distract yourself? No, been busy. How long is the wait time for Cardconomist grading? So the wait time got kind of gnarly there because we accidentally ran out of labels, which I was not planning on. And so that set back all the grading by about a week. But today, we should be caught up on a lot of the Express grades now. So the wait time on Express should basically be 0 again. And now we are starting to work on the bulk grades and the mail-in grades because we have a couple mail-in grades as well, like a couple boxes worth. But it's really not bad. The turnaround time for Cardconomist grading is faster than PSA. Our turnaround time can be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Sometimes it gets up to over a month, but our turnaround time's been pretty fast. Benjamin, be honest. The fun part is I grade every single card. No one else grades them, so it's always me, Cardconomist, the YouTuber. So you know every card is my grade handed out. Unless John makes a mistake and assigns the wrong grade when he prints the label. That is possible. Keep that in mind. And if you find a card that you think was graded wrong, you can contact me and try to sell it back to me. Okay, Benjamin. So, like, I know you don't want to downgrade a 10 to a 9, but you could potentially sell it back to me. I might be the buyer, and then I'm going to downgrade it when I receive it. Ah, Benjamin, be honest. Do you keep a pop report? Yeah, so we have an internal document that's, it's an Excel sheet that keeps track of all the cards we've graded and what grade was handed out. One day, we could create an online database and hire a data entry guy to transfer all that information over to the to an online database that's publicly accessible. That's not our big focus right now. I don't think that keeping track of the Cardconomist pop count's the most important thing about Cardconomist grading. What's best about it is it's cheap, it's easy, especially if you're opening cards with me. It's very easy. That's our selling point. And eventually, though, we will probably have that document uploaded to a database. All right. Mr. Benjamin's done. Jeremy Patterson says 3 spots in the rocket break. So, guys, if you're just arriving, our rocket break is nearly over. The $10 rocket break. We don't know dirty cards in the market. Do you keep a pot report or scanner pictures? Oh, pictures are actually kept, by the way. So those are currently posted to the Discord server. I wonder if we should have like a way for John to upload those pictures to... Maybe what we'll do is we'll always have John post the pictures to Discord. No, I feel like that's silly because it's better to transfer it all over to the website after the website goes up. So we'll have to teach John how to upload it to the website over time. All right, Jeremy Patterson. That'll be tough, you know, because we might have to reach a point where the UPC code is scannable. Let me think about it. Having pictures up on a website is useful because if you can go check your serial number and then try to match the card to the one you see on the website, it's just an extra layer of defense for security. So that's useful, but that's a lot of new work for it. Right now, we're more scrappy and just focused on grading the cards that we get. That's what we're focused on. So, you know, it's definitely more of a scrappy business. Maybe what I would tell you is don't send your first edition PSA 10 Charizards and Shadowless, first edition cards, because those are better off being graded by PSA right now or whoever you go with. But, you know, if you got like some cute modern cards or experimental cards, you'd like to have them graded for fun, let us grade them for you. It doesn't matter. It's not as big of a deal then, right? All right, here we go. But yeah, obviously, if you got like some super duper $5,000 expensive card, you might grade that with another company. I've had some expensive cards graded with Cardconomist though. That's pretty cool, right? Gengar, Charmeleon. What's this? Gurky 5. Oh man, he got the Gurky 5. Jesus, I don't even know what to do with this. I'm going to make him $5, and you can pay for him to just be drilled, by the way. PSA 10 First Edition Base Set Hollow Machamp sold for $1,080 last month on eBay and was the most recent sale. I'll be definitely sending it to you for grading. Really? That'd be fun. You know, that old First Edition Base Set Machamp, he never really goes for that much. And you know why? It's because he was one of the most printed base set cards of all time. Because he was the default card that you received in the starter set. So he was just printed. And that's why he does not go for as much in a 10. But still, $1,000 is a lot of money. How did that get a 5? Actually, that's a great question. How did it get a 5? This is not a card that I graded. This was part of a... Oh, look at that down there. Right there. See that? So this is part of a collection that I acquired from Jeremy Patterson in exchange for some store credit. And so I need to sell these cheap little cards in order to make my money back. He might be fun to donate or to drill. Alex, PSX for the Mew Mister. One of my favorites. I have 3 copies of it raw. Okay. Alex. Wait, it should be over here. 1K or even 700 is good. Let's see. It's fun grading a really rare card. put him in Energy Lotto law. Nah, I don't think that's a good idea. The Energy Lotto is supposed to feel like you actually pulled a hit. So the lowest price of anything that could go into the Energy Lotto would have to be $10. Nothing cheaper than $10 should ever go in there. I hate it, and I don't want to see that Gricky anymore. Okay, so Alex. I'm just doing this real fast, and then let's see if I can locate your Charizard. Probably this guy down here. I'm insulted by that Gricky. I want him dead. Dead! Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Alright, Alex. Here it is. So we're doing a little swap. A little Pokemon swap. Every friend I meet in 2023 talks about their collection, always says they have a first edition Machamp Hollow. Yeah. Bro, I got first editions in there. They're just talking about one card in particular. First edition Hollow Charizard. Or, I'm sorry, Hollow Machamp. And you're like, oh, wow. You ever see like a folder for sale and it's like, first edition! Exclamation mark. And then you look for the first editions and it's like maybe a couple bad looking commons and then like Machamp. You're like, oh, wow. So good. Good for you. So this pops back up on the table. All right, awesome. That's a pretty pricey one, Alex. I can understand going with the more affordable one. Okay, this is going to say Mew. 600. Oops. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. How much did you have on that Charizard already? Nothing? Okay, so Mew. And it's going to say 600. There you go. Honestly, I still have those old school gold-plated cards. Oh, yeah. I remember those. Actually, Alex, I think you applied $5 toward the Mew. Also, let's update this to say July. So this should say... Come on now. 595. Doot. We have Rob Ryan, 1 live custom, 2 energies. Rob Ryan, you ready? How much do you have to send for it? Can I slab away the Charizard next? Yep, he's available for slab away. He's a $25 down, $25 fee, and then $20 down, just like any card. Just remember, you might have to extend them by 6 more months if you're having trouble paying. So $25 to slab him away seems very good, but if you don't pay him fast enough, you'll have to do another $25 in order to extend it to a full year. Let's do this, Rob. We just shuffled, so 1, 2. This is the Energy Lotto. And they're cold! So these are yours. You just paid $5 per energy card. I'm going to place them here, though, if you don't want them. If you do, let me know. Now, he also needs a live custom. We shuffle before we open it. Let's see what happens over here. Ah, it's a cold live custom. All right. So that's kind of how it goes. That's how Pokey goes. Next up, Isaac Schmutzer. I'll take 2. Chilling Pains. Okay, give me a minute. Gotta move these all around real well. Ow. Save the children, mister. Hey! You're getting your skin removed from Call of Duty, you bigot. Hey! We're tired of your Nazism. There we go. We're sending you to the re-education camp. Mr. Isaac. Mr. Isaac. Ampharos. The economy taking my slabs. They took our slabs. Dur, dur, dur. All right. Nothing crazy in there, Isaac. Come on, guys. We need to see the big hits come out. We got to get a short for Mr. Mike's side together. Something crazy. Black powder, says Marshall Weber. Ooh. Where'd you pull that from? The live customs, I think. Holy moly. Any custom sleeves, says Kuribo. Custom sleeves. There we go. I don't know what you mean by custom sleeves. Nathaniel Martinez. One Mario Hanafuda. Okay, what are we getting? You got a green Mario tube. Okay. Fun. One Naruto Caillou. Got it. Have you ever opened Mysterious Treasure Pokemon pack before? Yes, in fact, I believe we still have one. But right now we have a Crystal Guardians for sale for the pack break. Nathaniel Martinez. Ooh, he's looking crazy. And he's looking like a guy. White powder in the White House sounds racist. He's racist! There you go. A mysterious white powder was found in the White House. Racism! Nathaniel Martinez. I'm offended. Is there a small break to get into the Crystal Guardians? Currently, there is not. There we go. Okay, lovely. We have Jonathan Emmons, 2 Nightmares, 2 Resurgence. Ooh, do I need to stand up for Resurgence? I think I have to stand up for Resurgence. No, Resurgence is right here. There we go. Good evening, mister. What's up, Eddie? Mr. Jonathan. Get the snips in. He was pissed. He lost his stash. I'd be pissed too. I'd be like, hey, don't take that out of here. That's my cocaine. Imagine the president had just said it. He's like, that's mine. Please don't take it away. Here's snow. Speaking of snow, everyone praise Focus Objective. Focus Objective, you're doing such a great job, Focus Objective. Aw, congratulations, Focus. Someone said Trump had something to do with it. What? You think that it was Donald Trump's old bag of cocaine that they found? I'm telling you, nobody cares. Only old stinky boomers care about the cocaine found in the White House. I'm pretty confident most people do not give an F. I think we live in a society that does not really care about the drugs that much. But they do care about the performance of the president, which has been pretty abysmal under the Joe Biden administration. So that's the real problem. So if Joe Biden was doing lines of cocaine, but the economy was on fire because it was doing so well, people wouldn't care. They'd be like, I don't care. Life is better under Biden. It's things are cheaper. My pay is up. Cost of homes are down. That is literally the opposite, though. Everything's more expensive. Your pay is not keeping up with inflation. And they're just printing so that they can kick that money off to a foreign war. So that's the reality of the actual administration. That's what you should actually complain about. Who cares whether they're doing drugs or not? But we do care if they're doing drugs and absolutely failing at their job, making life better for Americans. Might actually give them a bump in the polls. Coke is a rich man's drug. It was my cocaine. Do you pee standing or sitting? Only standing. Sitting is for little girls. You have to stand up and piss all over the toilet seat and all over the floor. There we are. Even when you go number 2, you have to start out by standing up and pissing everywhere, and then you can go number 2. Daniel A. Rodriguez. Hello, Mr. $100 to finish my sob away. 3 PSA magnetic displays and shipping. Please ship my bag in slabs. I have 3 in total, including the one I just paid off. My address starts with blank. No gamma. Okay, that's a big order. So let's start with your slab away. Daniel. He's got Salamence from February. Okay, cool. Every poo-poo time is a pee-pee time. I piss without holding it. Mistress sits on pissy seats. I had the horrible chore of cleaning the downstairs basement when I was a kid, and I learned very quickly that boys peeing standing up gets piss everywhere, because I was washing piss off the tile floors, off the side of the toilet. It's a horrible job. It's almost like humiliating. So I was the oldest brother cleaning my other brother's piss off the floor. What do you think that made me feel like? And so I got really strict about how well you go, number one, and learned a lot about what women go through. Old, moms and stuff like that. They would be the ones in charge of the domestic chores. I learned a lot from that. Yeah, it was good training, really. Every guy should have to clean his own piss off the bathroom floor, and he'll go, oh, this is really stupid. Why am I doing this? Maybe I'll try peeing in the toilet for a change. All right, here we are. But the real question is every pee-pee time a poo-poo time? Here we go. Just pee in the sink. I know, it saves so much time. There you go. If you have never had to clean piss off the floor from guys who are too lazy to go pee in the toilet bowl, you should have to stop and do that. It'll teach you a lot about life. There we go. Definitely good educational tool. It's not like my mom was trying to teach me anything either. It just happened to become my chore. I could have gotten any chore. But that one became mine. So 3 PSA magnetic displays and shipping. I have 3 in total, including the one I just paid off. Okay, he's saying I have 3 slabs in total. That makes sense. So let's go find your bag. I would wonder if you are on the table. But if you're not, you're going to be here. I feel your pain. About to make my son start sitting when he pisses. Law, always got to clean it and hate it. Yeah, if you're going to, I started beating my brothers up, literally, like physically beating them up. I'm like, is this your piss? Follow them into the bathroom after they're done going number 1 and be like, you did this? Bow, pap, smack, wham. You're never pissing on the floor again. I'll beat the crap out of you if you do it. So all of a sudden, the bathroom got really clean when they started using it. And that was because of my immediate heightened awareness of the messiness of boys when they go to the bathroom. Because we pee standing up. And it is a little bit stupid to pee standing up and you're just like this with your hose. You're just like, wee, let it, oh, I'm a fireman. It does everything. You hit the water wrong, it splashes, gets under, it's not just the floor, right? When you lift the toilet seat, it's all underneath the rim of the toilet seat, all this dried on piss because of the way men go to the bathroom. And it's like, your opinion on that stuff changes a little bit when you're the one who has to clean it. You're like, all right, we're not doing this anymore, right? Because this sucks. You're going to have to get some expensive shipping for this one, Mr. Daniel. Oh, are we shipping you for the first time? Yeah, when you're a young guy, you do not care about that stuff because you're too caveman brain and uncultured and uncivilized. And someone has to beat the crap out of you until you learn to piss in the bowl. In the bowl, please. Not on the floor. If your dog peed on the floor, you'd rub its nose in it, right? We don't do that to humans. Maybe we should. They'd be like, oh, that sucked. Maybe I won't do that anymore. All right, I've got your address. Very good. I see it matches what you told me. Okay. And now we're going to grab your email. Okay. And so, let me think about this for a minute. I don't think it would be a good idea to try to shove all this into a padded envelope. We're going to go with the expensive medium box. They don't like your address. Hold on. Let me try editing it a little bit. We're going to add apartment to it. And there it goes. It accepted it. I had to type in apartment. All right, there we go. Let's see what you guys are saying. How much can I get from an ultra rare? Mr. Beat the piss out of them. When you flush the toilet without the lid shut, a plume of poop particles shoot up into the air. Yeah, I've heard about that. That's why they make like toothbrush holders and stuff like that. Mister, I'm finally a member. Yay! These days, some women piss standing up. You can sell your pee now. Minister, do you cut cards out of the card holders like PSA? We can do that. It's an additional charge if you want us to do that. You also understand that they can be damaged during that process, and that if you have us crack your cards for you and we damage it, we are not replacing it. We'll replace it if you're grading with TheCardconomist. So we will replace your card. If you're just having us cross over to PSA, then you're basically paying for someone else to take a risk on your card. And that risk is higher than you think, guys. Cracking cards is... it's a skill. There appears to be no super perfect process for extracting a card. Let's see. Got any Giratina V Altart I would buy that never pulled or trade for it? I just love the artwork. I'm sending one into PSA right now. Somebody sold me theirs, and that one is now going in for grading. So we actually have 2 of those Giratinas going in. The one that got mailed into me, and I'm pretty sure that one's going to grade 9. And I got mine. Mine has a slim chance for a 10, but it's also off-center. So they're both off-center. Ben changed man. What Ryan? Nah, he's still my Jew. Ben changed man. Ben's not the Jew he used to be. Okay. You guys are funny, man. Not the same. Whoa. Get that box, put that over there. Oh, I need to write on the label, don't I? Try this. We're going to say 3 PSA display. Let me get that $5 slab. Oh, speaking of which, the PSA displays are out. There are no more of them, and we will not be buying any more of them. That means the new holder is the combination of the PSA and CGC display. So you're in luck. You got the last PSA price slabs. They are now going up to the CGC price because we are out of the old PSA ones. So those are gone. The new price is 18 on those, and I need to take down the eBay auction or the eBay listing as well. We only have the CGC displays left. Mr. Eat Bananas. I am have Giratina Gold. I'm posting it to the TheCardconomist Discord. Do you? You am have? That's pretty good. I am have sometimes too. I'm having an aneurysm. Misty's Gyarados. Hot spicy mama. What is this? Secret Wonders 2007? Jesus. Matthew says, I'll take the rookie. Here you go. Oh, Matthew, somebody else might have taken it too. So just to let you know that. Just depends on who got it first. Licky. Wow, dude. I don't even know what to think. Okay. I got a 6, huh? That seems pretty rough. 6 it is. I have the Charizard, mister. Oh, you're saying that you put the Charizard into Slab away. Okay, let me place them to the side for you. What do you think that 6 Licky would go for? What do you think, ladies? Licky. I need a freaking price sheet, dude. Where's my stickers? I asked earlier if you're prepared for the holidays. What? What are you talking to? Are you prepared for both of these? I'm Barley awake. You're Barley. Licky these nuts. Licky, huh? So he's a vintage card technically from 2007. I don't know. Dude, I got no clue, man. Let's see what a raw version of this card would cost at least. You know, PSA is pretty rough, dropping it all the way down to 6. That's what PSA does with their mid-grades. All right, Licky Secret Wonders. He's not a terribly expensive card. Okay, you ready? He's so cute. Now we have 6 corrupted art. 151. The value went down after it went graded. Yeah, that one was definitely a loss for whoever graded it. Nah, I would never. 6? Okay. Oh, Ponita. I like your little hunter. You want your little hunter? Oh. There we go. 6 corrupted art. Ugh. I got it. Don't you worry about it. Today I had some chicken nuggets. And I had a roast beef. And that was about it. Did I have anything else? I did not eat a lot today. I had a small amount of food. My wife got a strawberry milkshake, and I had a sip of it. And I was like, oh, my God. But then I stopped there. Wilbur Viato, 2 more Disney 100s. 2 more Diffneys. Boop. Oh, the food arrived, but it arrived so late we didn't get to eat it for dinner. So we have those new food meal things, the meal prep things. I don't know what to think of them yet. Mr. Eaton meat curtains. Ooh. Call me Licky Tongue. Call me Licky Licky. All right, what do we got? Spider-Man. The Lionel King. I'm going out for Arby's. Here's, what's her name? I just want to remind you guys, my favorite flavor is the sardine flavor, right? So the stinkier, the better. I'm a little bit into that stinky fish flavor. Here's the, ooh, little pungent notes. Tasty. There we go, Wilbur Viato. We have the meats. Chocolate's number 1. Milkshakes. Only good thing at Arby's is the French dip. Sardine milkshake. Could you even imagine I open a restaurant and that's my main food item is the come on by for my famous sardine milkshake. Irving Morales, shipping. This is so-and-so. By the way, bag plus Cyndaquil plus TCC Zelda Slab. Think that's all. Leave the Tyranitar in the Cool Kids box. Okay. Oh, is that what you're talking about trading with me? Let's see what it was real fast. I'm curious. Whoa. Was it a sleeping Tyranitar? Oh, it was this one. So, my only thoughts are that when you look at the top up here, you can see it's thin on the left, so that's likely a 9. And so, I don't know how that trade works out. Who wins? There we go. We'd want the trade to be pretty close. Okay, and that assumes there's nothing else wrong with it, by the way. Ugh. There's Isaac Irving Morales. I'm always open-minded to trades, by the way, guys. Let's see how heavy this bag is. It's nice and heavy. Like them cheeks. Oh, have we never shipped you? Okay, let's go get your items. Let's go get your address. It's been there a while. Just don't know what to do with it. Well, you could Cardconomist grade it for as cheap as $8, and then if it grades 9, you didn't overspend on the grade. You could send it off to PSA with me for $45, or you could have me send it home and you could send it to PSA, and I think it would cost pretty close to $45 to do that. But if you do that and it comes back 9, then you really didn't make much money on it. But I saw that it was off-center. You could get lucky and PSA just grades it 10 anyways, even though it's clearly off-center. That's also a possibility. I don't think that'll happen. PSA has been pretty tough with their grading lately. There you go. Or you could just keep it the way it is. You know, I got a lot of cards that they're like old vintage cards and I just don't grade them. And they just sit there waiting to maybe grade one day because maybe they go up in value one day. You never know. Ooh, that's heavy. All right, hold on. Padded envelope for you. I have a PSA 9 Shiny Zard Boy, 1 to trade. Well, it depends on what you mean by Shiny Zard. Are you talking about Neo Shiny Zard? Or are you talking about Champion's Path? Or are you talking about SV49? There's a lot of different shiny Zards these days. There we go. Did I miss any of your instructions? Irving, I used your default address, by the way. Okay, you just say include my slabs. You got it. One Thug says, good to see you, cuz. What? SV107. So that sounds like the Shining Fates one, or it's either that or Shiny Star. He's not really worth much anymore. Yeah, he's a cheap card now. He's a cheap card because they graded 1 million of them. Oh, I gotta double check the price on this guy. He is such a nice card. No, he's correct. All right. He's up to date. And then let's get a new one of these. There's that Ancient Origins is available. I know it's tempting. So here's a Paris 6. Yeah. A lot of these slabs were pretty big junk slabs. He's worth like 200, you right? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Well, it's funny because when he came out, I'm pretty sure he sold for like $1,000 or $2,000, just some bonkers amount. So to go from that to $200 is devastating. Financially, it's devastating for that to happen. Any cute junk slabs? Paris is pretty cute, in my opinion. Ooh, Victory Bell yellow. All right, so honestly, Victory Bell's just going to be listed about the same price. These are these really nice, valuable poker cards. And we just have a group of them up on the table right now. Ancient Origins going up in price. People love that set. Well, part of the reason for that also is because there are so many potential pulls that will allow you to flip that $40 over. There are so many potential pulls in that set. Really nice. Not much of a Paris fan. You don't want them crawling all over you, giving you little kisses. Just a little stinky spider. That's right, he's like a spider, bro. Ew. Here's our beautiful Dark Raichu. Okay, let's see what we got next. Ruben Aguilar, slab away the Zard. Okay, so we're going to be slabbing away this Zard. And what we will do is just mark Alex out and put Ruben down. Okay. I've been chilling here after dark. Mr. Goes late. That's right, we do go late. This is the late night stream. We cover those late hours. Maybe one day we'll cover the dinner time hours too, but we'll see. So let's see. Ruben. You would go up here. July, Ruben Aguilar. And it's going to say Charizard, no rarity, $200 million. You sent an extra 25, so this actually drops down to 1975. There goes. Whew. Is Poncho Lugia card soup? It's a Poncho Lugia card. Super cool. Have you need the Poncho Pikachu Joker card? There's a Joker card? Pear scares me. Pear's gonna give you a kiss, Judd. Mister, why not just sag your wife off and live stream 24/7? Sag? What's sag mean? Here we are. No, I couldn't live without her. She's so nice to me. It's so sad. Paris has one page on Rule 34. Ah, poor Paris. All right, let's see. We need to change that. I'm going to hire artists today. Alex says $10 for the birthday slab for Miss Six. Aw, simp! Simp! All right, so Alex is going to get on this list here. Forever cementing his name as a gigantic simp. 2, 2, 3, Alex, PSX. There you go. This is Six's birthday card. If that reaches 0, it gets shipped off to her. 300 glow. Jeff Leon, 2 from Nightmares. Alex is very generous. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that. He gives out a lot of free memberships. He does donations. He's very nice. Alex is on many lists. Sneap. All right. Ah, the moon looks really pretty. I can see the moon through my window. Here's Undead Princess. Okay, she's a princess, but she's undead. It's a little Sephiroth card. And Sin. Ah, yeah. Catholics were all about sin and punishment for sin. That's why ex-Catholics all have BDSM kinks. Here we are. Yeah, you're gonna get punished. You're a sinner, aren't you? Jeff Leon. Here you go, Jeff. Look up the 2016 Pokemon Center Kyoto Maiko Poker Set Pretend Lugia Pikachu Joker Super Cool card. I only sent for Sven and Tammy, says Alex. What? There we go. All right. Who wins the most on your breaks? There's no one single winner. I would say anyone who constantly buys into them wins more often. So that's true, but that's because you're increasing your odds. But it is truly random. You'll notice that there is nobody who gets the luckiest. I remember though one time when we had Champions Path, we had a guy named like Derek, and he pulled like 2 Champions Path Charizards out like it was easy. He pulled them out like ETB after ETB. Jason McHenry says, I think he pulled a total of 3 of them. Jason says 3 Lost Origin. All right. Lost Origin. I like Lost Origin. I think Lost Origin is another set that you might consider holding from the Sword and Shield era. Now, look up the Lily X Masters playmat. There we are. Okay. Mr. Jason. Throw that away. Throw that away. By the way, there are 17 spots left on the Rocket Break. That doesn't sound like it's a small amount, but it is actually, because the spots are only $10 each. The Rocket Pack Break is about to go off. It's an energy pack break, which means that one person pulls the entire booster pack for themselves, and he has a 1 in 45 odds. Or she. Jump in it tonight, and we'll find out who wins. Jason McHenry. Here goes. Hariyama. He's so hairy. Shellos. And wow, Lake Acuity. I'm sorry, Jason. Those are so cold. What did they do to us? All right, Jason. What have they done? There we go. All right. Next up, Ryan Shapiro. 1 Steam Siege for Alex. Alex is such a connoisseur of Pokemon cards. Here we are. This is a gift from Ryan Shapiro to Alex. What do we got, Alex? These blisters are terrible. Nuh-uh. You're terrible. Trying to trick us. Okay, what do we got? Clang. Oh, Hydreigon's actually kind of good. And you got a shiny Azumarill out of there. Okay, so we got a little Hydreigon action. Thank you. I'm less poor now, Ryan. Okay, Azumarill and Clang. Clang is like one of the dumbest Pokemons ever. They're clearly just copying off of like Magnemite, Magneton, except it just isn't as fun to look at. I mean, look at it. It looks kind of stupid. All right, so Alex. Or Clang. Okay, put this over here. Okay, lovely. Jamie Amilo. Mr. 1 Thug Stack and 1 Scarlet Violet promo. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Ugh. There we go. Get a snip going here. Sneep. I went to Dave & Buster's recently. There's a Marvel fighting game that gives you a card of a character with every play. The next time you can scan that card to use that character. It's so fun. Is English 151 getting the Master Ball set too? We don't know yet. All right, Jamie, let's see what happens. Oh, very nice. Look at that. You got the EX card. Cyclozar. There we are. Nice. That's a little snipe there. There we go. Jamie, I think you'd be over here. Oh, you made it look so easy. Jamie Martinez, Jacob. Here we are. Thank you, mister. There you go. That was all luck. Okay, put that up here. What's next? Aaron Rodriguez. Hey, mister, $100 towards my slab if it's still on there. Oh, I should. Let's see. Why would it not be? Aaron Rodriguez. There it is. So this falls down to $35. There you go. Very good. And then 2 151s. You got it. 2 151s. Ta-da! I've been busy with my new job. Oh, glad to hear, Aaron. New job, nice. All right, here we are. Working sucks, you know, but buying stuff does not suck. So you got to keep your mind focused on the end goal. Like, okay, I'm going to work, but then I'm going to have a roof over my head, I'm going to have food, and I'm going to have a little left over to have some fun with. Okay, there's this crazy arm. If you're saving the vintage pack arts, save the XY pack arts too. They could go up. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. That's a fair point, Alex. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, where do you draw the line? Is probably what I would ask. Because XY is really not as old as like Diamond Pearl or something, right? And I think after this gigantic rise in the hobby from Logan Paul, probably everyone's saving their empty boosters now. So I would say any set that already had a decent number of booster packs unopened, probably not worth saving. So that would mean XY era is probably the first era where it's not worth saving them. There could be exceptions for that, maybe sort of like the more expensive sets like Flashfire. But other than that, I don't think they're worth saving. I don't know. Could be wrong. Aaron Rodriguez. If you're saving the vintage packs, yeah, I would save vintage packs of anything beneath the XY actually, because XY is there's plenty of that product out there, and so those booster packs are not going to be that rare. But I don't know. I guess if you carefully separated the cards out of them and then took good care of them, maybe in like 10, 20 years they do go up. I don't know. Because maybe a lot of people say exactly what I'm saying, and they go, "Well, you know, Ancient Origins, we might as well just throw those away." So you never know. Next up, Brandon Galligan. Okay, we got a short. Our line is very short now, guys. But these are good orders because we're getting these slab away payments in, and those are really help. So $100 toward my slab away, says Brandon. $5 toward Six's birthday slab. Okay. Simp. So this goes down to 218. Brandon Galligan. It's a long name. Is sealed XY product a good investment? Well, it has been for now. Look at that. Okay. Now, $100 toward your slab away, huh? Mr. Brandon. That is PSA 10 Game Boy Lugia going down to 1405. Okay. I need to close this. There we go. All right, and now it's Zell's turn. So you have Ryan J. Havens. He says slab away payment for PSA 10 Japanese Gyarados. Yeah, we're getting a lot of slab away payments. I always like slab away payments. They help a lot because, you know, we take these cards and we put them into slab away. But really, it's like I no longer have access to the card for selling it. And at the same time, if you're not paying it, then it's like I'm trapped out of my own product is how it feels. So I like to see the payments made. Let's see, Robert, Ruben. Here it is. So the Gyarados is down to 840, and so now it's going to go down to 800. Very good. That's updated. We have Matthew Penna. He does, in fact, grab the Gurky. All right, you got it. Very nice. I sent for the pear slab if you want to set it aside. Yes, sir. It's a cute little slab, isn't it? Okay. Now we have Michael Ragonin. Update my bag on the table. 25 to sob away. 2 quintessential movies. Okay. 2 quintessentials. 25 to sob away. 2 quintessential. Let's do the 25 to sob away first, actually. So, Mr. Michael. Boy, you know, working on that PSA submission reminds me how slow of a process that is. That really takes a long freaking time. That is not a fast thing to do. This goes to 175. Definitely going to have to teach John to do it again. I used to have John do it, and then I stopped. I sent for the pear slab. Already read that. All right. Toss this over here. Oh, we only have 130 viewers tonight. Must be a slow night tonight, huh? Have you seen where the government says half of the USA water has forever chemicals in it? Dude, that's crazy, isn't it? That's really crazy. It's freaking me out a little bit. What do you guys think of that? Forever chemicals that cause all kinds of health problems, including cancer. Related directly to cancer. All right, so. Mr. Michael. That should be a lawsuit. Who do you even sue? You know, you'd have to know who's causing it and be like, all right, you're paying for this. There's a price to pay. This is why I don't drink tap water. All right, cool. So we have a short line now. If you guys like short lines, some of you guys do. And I think now's a good time to do some giveaways. Michael Ragonin with an MI. I want to make sure that we're the channel that does the most giveaways and the best giveaways. But I don't really know what that looks like. All I know is we're constantly doing giveaways. We gave out a $100 card on July 4th, though. Put this over here. Let's see. Where is Michael Ragonin? Gagarin. Huh. Oh, bag on the table, huh? Your bag's on the table. He even said that to me. So we just have to find it then. Wouldn't it be nice if it was just easy to find? That'd be so nice. Aaron Rodriguez. So you got an Aaron Rodriguez bag here over here, huh? Interesting. Thomas Hogue. All right. It must be really hard to locate then. Hold on, let me start moving the table around. You sure it'd be there? Let me go ahead and check. Well, he says it would. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to check in here first. We have an MI overflow box. Let me check in there. Midnight Sawazo, Mike's side. Ah, you are not on the table. You're in this overflow box. Okay, Michael Ragonin. Put a line through all this and say 7.23. Okay, we're good. I drink from the tap, even from the water hose if ever needed. We raise our kids like brittle these days. Then we wonder why they turn out sensitive. What? Mikey, they're finding cancerous chemicals in the water. And not just that, but water that disrupts your endocrine system and causes all kinds of problems. This ain't like, oh, we're not rough and tumble enough with our kids. We got poison water now. So it's kind of crazy. Here we go, Michael Ragonin. Oh, I didn't put your cards in the bag. Oh, let me go grab them. Filtered water. Tap is going through blank old pipes full of crap. When you buy something like Essential, it gets filtered and it's good pH balance as well. Yeah, so that's something I'm paying a lot of attention to as well these days, the quality of the water that I'm drinking. You are? Because, you know, every day you consume a lot of water. Water is one of the biggest things you eat. One of the most, you just constantly consume it. And so making sure you get quality water, I think, is essential probably. I bet you they don't suffer with these problems as much as like in Europe or Japan or something like that. This is a uniquely American problem where we allow our food and our water to be poisonous for profit. You know, as long as it's profitable. And it's really a downside to America. It's one of those unimpressed. Besides the fact that we have some of the most ghetto, criminal cities, we also have some of the most loose, cancer-inducing food laws and water laws. So it's kind of pathetic. It doesn't make me feel proud of being American at all. Doesn't look like progress to me. That's not progress. Food and water was healthier back then. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. If you think about it, everything seems to have some level of toxicity, says Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike, I would call that, you know, so there were people, Uncle Mike, who thought that smoking had no difference. And so they just kept smoking and they all got lung cancer or heart disease because it also causes heart disease. So I guess you either believe in the results of their studies or you don't. I'm somebody who does believe in the outcome of these studies. I think that if you don't want to believe those, you might as well just live in sort of like imagination land, because it's like you don't believe anything then. If you can't trust the people running the tests and you're not running tests, like scientific tests in a lab, then you just believe anything you want. You know, at that point, it doesn't matter. So, but I generally do think that, you know, research generally tries to tell the truth. There are exceptions, like when the research is funded by Coca-Cola or something, and they're trying to say that the, soda's healthy for you, actually. So that, obviously, that's a sort of like, that's a, what would you call that? A conflict of interest study, so that you'd probably call it that. But then you have studies that are just independent, and they're done by universities that want to understand how healthy and clean our water is. And they find out all these toxic crap we've been pouring into the water. Oh, it does have an effect. It affects your health. And it's like, I do want to know that stuff. And because I'd like to live longer. That's part of being wealthy, is living for a long time. So it's important stuff. Not worth dismissing, I think is what I'm trying to say. Why would you dismiss that? I would not dismiss it. All right, here we go. You know how much bad stuff is in processed food? A lot. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff in processed food. Look at this. Didn't John do a nice job on this? Isn't that nice? All right, we got Pikachu from the 25th anniversary collection. That is a giveaway tonight. This is something special that a lot of the Rip and Ship channels cannot copy that I do. So we have our own grading equipment, our own label, our own brand, and I've now been grading cards for like a year, and I send hundreds of cards off to grade with multiple companies. I have so much grading experience at this point. I'm very proud of what we have put together. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? So, diet soda is safer than weed. I'm trying to cut out diet soda. When you look on the back of a can of diet soda, what you see is a lot of different chemicals are in it. I just want to drink water now. Just clean, healthy water. That's the goal now. So you go out of your way to get or grow organic food. I do actually, Mr. Gang. So we're swapping over to these pre-made food plans, and we're choosing ones that claim to only use organic foods. So I care about that as well, yes. Because we learned a lot about the pesticides used. Commercial pesticides have been linked to all kinds of really aggressive cancers. And my mother-in-law had stage 4 cancer, and I saw what it did to her. And I don't want to be next, okay? I will eventually. You all get cancer eventually. There we are. But she actually used to deal a lot with pesticides. My mother-in-law did, because she worked outside with mowed grass and pesticides a lot, and for a while. And then later in life, she got a cancer that is well related to specifically to pesticides and the stuff that you spray on your lawns. And so that was just an anecdotal experience. But it's enough for me to pause and go, yeah, I'll pay a little bit more for the organic stuff. I don't care to know all the side effects of the pesticides they're spraying on our food in order to, what is pesticide there for? It's to kill life, right? It's to kill bugs. primarily bugs, but maybe other things as well, like maybe bacterias or molds or something. But I don't need to be putting that in my body. We know it's deadly already. They go, oh, but if you do it in trace amounts, it's fine. That's what they always say. It's probably not fine. So I would prefer to eat foods that have not been sprayed in pesticide. I know there's all kinds of challenges to this because they lie about whether it's organic or not, too. That's another trick. So they go, well, this is organic. Is it, though? So it's tricky stuff. But I do care about it. And I don't want to die young from cancer and have the hardship of having to pay for cancer, by the way, at a young age. If I'm going to get cancer, I want to wait till I'm at the very end of life when your money is compounded the most. That's the easiest time to deal with something like cancer, you know, and you're already on your way out anyway. So you're like, all right, this is okay. I can live with this or die with this, I should say. We have Mr. Miguel Vasquez, $6 for the Paris Slab. You got it, Miguel? It's all yours. Organic is just a label. I know. I absolutely know you guys were going to say that. You're going to say, oh, well, organic. How do you prove that they didn't spray it? It is federally regulated. There are rules for what counts as organic. You have to be able to meet certain conditions to use that label. And this year, they actually tightened up the requirements for calling your food organic, because what they were finding out is some of the rules were being broken in other countries, including China. They weren't following the rules for organic. So now the rules for what counts as organic has gotten even more strict because they're cracking down on that. Okay, but I get it. It's not perfect. I can tell you, if you don't buy organic, you're probably guaranteed eating the pesticides because you're not going to take the time to scrub all your food super clean. You know what I mean? And who knows if that even works. Here we are, Dragon Frontiers. The feds are fake, mister. I'm not disagreeing that the federal regulators have not had a fantastic record. I do have low trust in them. But again, I mean, just think about it. Just because you have low trust in them, should you then go eat the pesticide food? Like, what's the conclusion you reach? Okay, I guess I will just eat pesticides. You know, so I might as well strive not to. All right, Ryan Shapiro. He says, blanking Hidden Fates and $1 on Six's birthday slab and $1 on Tammy's birthday slab and $1 on another birthday slab. All right, I think we just have these two. Oh, we have a Destroy slab. Ooh. There we go. Tammy and Six are both having a birthday. Wow, so nice. I just won't eat. Here you go. So this will drop down to 154. Now, Tammy's a bit ahead of 6. So what I'm going to do is put 2 over here. 2, 1, 6. All right. I recently pulled the Zard from Hidden Fates. Congratulations, man. Okay. So, Hidden Fates for Ryan Shapiro. No, put it on Tammy, says Alex. Here we are. Not all weed is lab-grown, Alex. Put this over here. No, organic food is better. Weed is lab-grown. What? I work at Dean Foods Dairy. I can tell you the organic milk comes from the same dairy farm, and all we do is switch the label. It's really sad, says Mr. Jesus. Yeah, that is sad, man. Well, hopefully the practice for organic food becomes stricter and stricter over time. And again, I don't like that you have to pay slightly more for organic foods. But at the same time, if you don't even try, what are you saying? That you just accept that you eat, the pesticides? So there probably are some companies that are committed to actual organic food. And hopefully you get some of their food into your belly. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is all serious stuff. We've been eating the pesticides for 30 years, guys. What do you think of that? 30 years of cancer-causing pesticides on your food. What are you anticipating? I'm anticipating that we're all going to get cancer younger than our grandparents did. That's what I'm anticipating. Do you guys remember they found colon cancer, the #1 cancer on the rise in young people? Remember that? So that's not me coming up with an anecdote. That is the data, apparently, that colon cancer of the intestine is the #1 cancer on the rise. So what does that tell you? It's about the food that we're eating, and our sedentary lifestyle perhaps contributes. Sitting too much, maybe, I don't know. But maybe it's the water as well. Maybe it's the liquids that get in with your food. Here we are, Mr. Ryan. if you don't take it seriously, you know, and then later on you contract some kind of gut cancer, you're going to be kind of like, oh, maybe I should have actually done something about this before I had the gut cancer. All right, there's no line in PayPal, but let me go over here. We have Matthew Penna. He says, 2 Naruto packs, 1 Lost Abyss, 2 Lost Origin. You got it? Okay, here are the Narutos. I know crackheads that have been alive since the 90s, and I doubt they eat organic figs. Right, so this is exactly the argument people made with smoking cigarettes, Mr. Uncle Mike. They said, yeah, well, I know a grandfather who smoked all the way to the age of 90. What do you got to say about him? So it's not a very strong argument. Just because there are exceptions to the rule doesn't mean that smoking doesn't expose you to a higher rate of heart disease and lung cancer. It does. So it's like, do you want to gamble that you're the lucky one, or do you just want to remove something that's not necessary from your diet? So what's not necessary is smoking. It's expensive. It lowers your health in multiple ways, not just heart disease and cancer. But maybe you get lucky and live to 90, you know, or maybe you get cancer at a really young age and you suffer and die in a really horrible way. You got multiple surgeries. They got to crack your ribs. They got to put you on chemotherapy. It costs every single dollar of your savings. Then you go into debt. You give up your home. Also, you can live a couple more years. The cancer just comes back and kills you anyways. So, you know, when that occurs, a lot of smokers probably said, maybe I just shouldn't have smoked. That would have been much easier than all this. And so that's the way I see it. Just because there's some guy out there who did live to 90 while smoking. And by the way, maybe he would have lived to 100. You don't know. He might have lived to 100. There are people who live past 100 these days. So maybe he died younger still. Maybe he had like the golden genes and he was meant to live to 110. But he died at 90 because he was smoking too much. All right, here we go. My father lived till 200 and blew a pack a day, mister. What do you mean? Oops, hold on. Did you get the PayPal order for Aaron Rodriguez? For Aaron Rodriguez. Yeah, I believe we just serviced it. Hold on. Didn't we? Oh, no. Wait. I'm thinking of the other guy. We may still be waiting on that one. Hold on, let me refresh. Let me hit the refresh button. Yeah, I'm not seeing an Aaron Rodriguez yet. 1. My grandpa smokes cartons a week. I'll tell you something about smoking cigarettes. Not only are they very well documented to be bad for your lungs and your heart, not just because you're putting smoke in your lungs, but because of all the additional chemicals in the product. But it's cancer for your wallet, too. So if you just want to be smart financially, go ahead and drop the smoking. It makes you smarter financially, guys. Healthier for your wallet. Then you can buy stuff that actually goes up in price, like real estate, stocks, maybe gold, maybe Pokemon cards. But when you smoke a cigarette, it's like lighting a firework off. It's literally just you burning your money. So it's like cancer for your wallet. And so it's not just bad for your health, it's bad for your wallet too. And the sooner you can break out of that habit, the healthier and the wealthier you're going to be. So what's the excuse other than I'm addicted to nicotine? You are addicted. It's got you. It's got its hooks in you, you know? There's no good. You don't even eat it. It has no calories. So it's not like it sustains you in any way at all. It is purely an addiction to nicotine. That's all smoking is. But that's the subject of smoking, which is a different subject. But I would do everything I could right now to just give it up before the health consequences arrive. And what's weird is a lot of people don't think of cigarette smoking as a heart problem, a heart disease problem, but it is apparently. You smell like blank, don't forget that. Well, I have to disagree with that. I love the way secondhand smoke from cigarettes smell. It is so addictive. I think I could have been a smoker easily. The smell of cigarettes is like sweet honey to me when I smell it. I also like the smell of gasoline and diesel. Those all just turn my brain right on. It's like that. So I love all those smells. Gasoline, cigarettes, and diesel all smell so good to me. But I just stayed away from it because the advice was to stay away from it. It was good advice. It's not the tobacco that people get addicted. It's the other stuff like fiberglass that can really cut you up. Yeah, they put all kinds of things into the cigarette to make it a more addictive substance. It really does not sustain you in any way. You are addicted to the nicotine. It's a nicotine addiction. And it's tough to watch, you know. It's tough to watch. You can tell people who smoke to stop smoking. They go, yeah, I know. And then they just keep on keeping on. But it's kind of like telling an alcoholic not to drink. And then they get liver disease. And then they go, well, maybe I'll try to stop drinking now that I got the liver disease. So that's kind of how it goes. It's real tough. I got hypertension after only a few months of cigarettes. Nasty stuff, so I quit. Organic glizzies are safer than weed. What about wet asphalt? My favorite smell is cocaine. I have an organic glizzy for you, Alex. Alex loves his grass-fed glizzies. All right, so all this was for our lovely friend, Matthew Penna. I think conservatives make a mistake of looking at maybe like the Democrats or the liberals who talk about eating healthy, and they go, oh, you're snobby, you got your nose in the air, you care about this stuff when I can barely feed my family or something like that. But I feel like it's a mistake. Conservatives should adopt fighting pollution. They should adopt eating healthy. Those are things where it's like this. It's always common sense kind of stuff, right? Eating healthy food. You don't need to be a conservative or a liberal. It's just common sense, right? So don't make it your personality to go against common sense. I feel like it's always a losing position to do that. So if the Conservative Party makes it their personality to be like, no way, bro, I smoke a pack of cigarettes and I eat Skittles and I'll never eat organic. You know, if that's your whole personality, it's like, you want to know why the elections are so close? Because some of your ideas are bad. You know, average people are looking at it going, well, eating healthy is important. And that's part of the reason why the elections are so close, because you have these sort of negative downsides to your identity as a conservative party. People look at it and they go, that's not the future. Eating bad and being proud of it is not ever going to be, it's never in the history of the world is it going to be the sustainable, good ideology that's lasting and honorable and something worth bragging about. It's not. It's ultimately, it's a sort of disease almost, isn't it? So here we go, Gerardo. PokeBRUH, my pee-pee hurts, mister. Uh-oh, why's your pee-pee hurt? Here's Joker. Here's, you been playing with your Diglett too much? Hopefully that's the reason. Ooh, you got the Ace of Spades over there. All right, you got a poker round. A lot of poker cards. That's 4, that's 5, and that's 6. Wow, that's nice. I know people that have never smoked that chew nicotine gum when they are down and it brings them up, and when they are too hyper, it brings them down. Mr. Trump 2024, or, well, you know, let all the candidates have their chance to speak and all that. But yeah, I lean toward Trump. I disagree with how Trump feels about the southern border. I do think the southern border should be secured. I think we should rewrite our immigration laws to allow people of good character who are hard workers into the country more freely. But the border can't just be wide open for anyone to just come in and out. I think you will end up with a lot of gang activity, a lot of illegal drugs coming in and out. And it's not just people from the South that are doing it. They were doing interviews at the southern border. There were people all over. They were from like Philippines. They were from India. They were from the Middle East. They're from China even. And they're just coming in through the southern border. So it's really a fascinating problem that Democrats and Republicans could just work together and make it a secure place, but they're not. You know, the Democrats, I think they believe in free, open border immigration. Okay, if you want to do free, open border immigration, fine. But then you can't do socialism, because if you do both socialism and open border immigration, you're just going to import all the homeless people from across the world because they know they're going to get free stuff when they arrive here. So you can't do both at the same time. You want to do open borders? No socialism. You want to do socialism? Got to have a secure border. One or the other. But, you know, I feel that Donald Trump makes the mistake of coming off as a bit racist, and that actually works against him. Although I appreciate that the Conservative Party does want to secure the border for the right reasons, but there are also this sort of feeling like maybe some of them want to do it because they hate the idea of America not being a more white country. And I think that idea of America being sort of like a European white country, that might have worked in the 1950s, but they made some choices in the 1950s that changed America to be a diverse, multi-ethnic country, and you're not going back from that unless what are you wanting to do? Like some ridiculous civil war where you kill all the minorities or something? Like, it's not going to happen. It's not the nature of the country. So it is a multi-ethnic country. That's your home. And if you don't like it, you probably go to Europe. You know what I mean? Here you are, Gerardo Salas. Ooh. Skewed qualities. I'm liking this topic, says Isha. But anyway, so otherwise, other than the topic of Donald Trump maybe being sort of racist, or coming off as racist at least, other than that, name one bad thing about him. I like pretty much everything else. Here it goes. I'm going to find out who won. The winner is Richard Campos. Richard Campos. Ooh. Nice, man. Congratulations. Did it not? Okay, it didn't show that he won. I'll just show you on the screen. Here it is, Richard Campos. Sometimes Nightbot doesn't work for me. I don't know why. Can we switch to titties? Yeah, let's start talking about boobs. Now, we talk about boobs too much, man. All right, Richard Campos. We talk about boobs so much that it seems sort of creepy. Coming off a little odd. But yeah, so I think the Republican Party has to accept that the country is a multi-ethnic country and focus on the quality of the people coming in, hard workers who love America, who love capitalism, and don't want to change the country into a socialist paradise, which of course will never work. So you should just find all the conservatives around the world who want to move over here and just move them right in. And then the next election, you have more conservative voters. So, and that's what the Democrats are doing, and it's working for them. They're bringing in all the Democrat voters, and that is helping them boost their numbers when we go to the voter polls or whatever, the voting booth. So Republicans should take the same strategy and import as many Republican voters as they can from around the world. You ready? All right. So, oh, Charizard. Look at that. Beautiful, right? President Trump's plan to protect children from left-wing gender insanity. Here, let me remove this here. Do you guys see this? Damn, this is beautiful, man. Left-wing gender insanity. Here we are. So on the topic of LGBTQ, we talked about this in the daytime stream. If you want to be a feminine man who gets with other men, or a masculine woman, you know, you're free to do that. Go do that stuff. That's what America's kind of about, that, you know, having the freedom to be yourself. I don't agree with experimental hormonal injection. So that's the hormone replacement therapy. They call it therapy, but actually the more research you do into it, you discover that injecting all these hormones in your body actually can cause cancer, and it causes sexual dysfunction. That's sad. Imagine not being able to have sex. And it definitely causes sterility. So it makes it so that your genitals can no longer function later in life to have children. So you're sterilized the children and taking away their ability to have sex. Like, imagine making a decision at 15 to your girl and you pump yourself with testosterone. Your voice goes deep. You get male pattern balding. Your body gets all lumpy and weird because that's kind of what happens. And then you can't even have sex anymore. It's like, wow, what's the upside to this? The upside to this is what? So we're doing that to children now, and maybe that's what he's referring to as the gender insanity. But they're testing this stuff in Europe too. It's not America only, it's Europe too, and they banned it. They said, no, this is not working, and it is not healthy, and it is actually bad for the children. So they're banning this stuff in Europe. And America often compares itself to Europe to see, you know, who's doing the smarter thing. So they don't like it over there. They're finding fault with it, and it's not a surprise. Here's Cubone from Fire Red and Leaf Green. Here we are. I know a girl who cut off her breasts. Yeah, and that's the same deal. So they don't want to come off as a woman because they're not comfortable being feminine. They're not comfortable being what they were born as. And I think that we do this to them, actually. I think society looks at her and says, you're a woman, I hate women, or something like that. You know what I mean? I think part of the problem is the society itself heavily encouraging you to mutilate yourself to try and look like the opposite gender, convincing you that's what you really are. And then at the same time, you know, just being so viciously judgmental. Imagine you're a girl, you don't look like a Stacy, you don't look like Pamela Anderson. You're growing up in this extremely competitive and almost violently aggressive bullying online sort of society. And you're reaching this stage in life where you're transitioning out of being a young girl who has no breasts, you've not hit puberty. Now you're swapping over. You're like an object now. Men are going to look at you in a sexual way. You're sexualized now. Yeah, of course there's a lot of girls wondering, am I really a girl or am I actually secretly a boy? Because they're struggling with that feeling of having to already transition. You're transitioning into womanhood, and they're realizing this is not what I really want. Maybe I'm not ranking very high on the woman totem pole, the sort of hierarchy of feminineness. And so, oh, it turns out maybe I'm just a boy, actually. And then everyone pats you on the butt and says, yeah, you're actually a boy. You're actually a boy. Do that. That's the trend. That's the thing now. You're definitely a boy. Oh, wow. My daughter's a son. Oh, my God. And I think that's a really, really scary concept, because there are kids who have autism, and they're not clever enough to take care of themselves in these complex social problems. So people who are autistic don't process emotion very well. They don't understand themselves even. And so you're going to really be making some decisions for them. They rely on you to protect them. But what's going to happen is your liberal parents are going to decide, oh, I got one of the transsexual children, actually. That's what's going on. All right, social media, listen up. My daughter, actually a son. What do you think of that? We're so supportive. And then, you have your daughter's breast cut off. 10 years later, her brain finally matures. It catches up. She's like, all right, I figured it out. I have mild autism as a child, and my parents let the doctors do this to me. It's really sad. It's like tragic. And I think you're going to see quite a lot of depression and suicide from these problems. The girl's going to have a messed up voice. She's going to have balding hair. She's going to have fat distributed amongst her body in a wrong way. She's going to lose all her feminine qualities. And then she's going to realize, I'm not a very good male. I have disabled sexuality. I'm sterile. I have no way to have children of my own. I'm all alone now. My parents have passed on, and I'm all alone. I have no children. And I'm hating this. You know what I mean? By the way, being a man's not all that great anyways. For ladies who are thinking about swapping genders, when you swap over to being a man, it's like you've turned the game on hard mode. Because if you think it's difficult being a woman in modern society, it's not that great being a man either. It's not like society is going to treat you a lot better as a man. In fact, in some ways, it treats you worse. Especially if you're not a tall man with good hair and a good income, you're going to struggle as a man. So that's another thing to think about. And so you see these girls who are transitioning from being men back into being girls again, and they're like, oh, this is effed up. My body's ruined. And I've noticed there's this pattern that emerges where all these girls are going bald. So they start balding, and they go, wait a second, I don't like this one bit. I started the testosterone when I was 15, and it was working, and now I'm 25, 30, and I'm starting to go bald, and I look like a really gross guy now. I don't think this is as fun as I thought it was. Yeah, what did you think was going to happen? Nobody wants me now. Yeah, welcome to the world of being a man. This is exactly what men complain about. All right, let's see. PokeBRUH. Welcome to the House of Pain. Very cute card. PokeBRUH from Blue Deck. Thank God I'm over average height. Imagine that if you're born a man and feel like a woman, and you find out, wait, I don't have ovaries. Or better yet, you juice up to be a man and realize you have a mutilated vag with no actual testicles. So my prediction is going to be very tough on them in the future. I think slowly it's going to dawn on them what is really transpired. They're going to go, oh my God. Being a man or being a woman, they're pretty close to each other in experiences, actually. But it's so much easier to just be what you were born as. I had healthy bodily functions. It's easier for me to look female than it is to try and mimic a man. And only some smaller percentage of the trans community actually passes as the gender that they want to be, especially as you age. It's easy when you're really young and really skinny, but then you start to age and it gets trickier, doesn't it? But then the worst part, your parents pass away, and now you're all alone. You have no children of your own. You're just this lonely person who struggles even to find a partner to date and have sex with. If you can even have sex. You can't have sex. You cut your penis off. I mean, think about the level of depression that's going to be. So again, my prediction is give it 10 more years, guys. Give it 10 more years. We're going to see suicides like crazy. We might see mass shootings from this. I think mass shootings is the thing, isn't it? You know, everyone gets into it now. So it's like, all right, I want to commit suicide, depression, taking you out with me. This is how I feel about society. You did this to me. Gonna have to kill you all with my mass suicide thing, right? So a lot of the shooters are either ideologically driven, sort of stuck in the room, Hakikimori type styles, or they're just deeply depressed loners who then they can't get into successful relationships and then they kill themselves, but they kill you too. 6 Corrupted says she'll take the Cubone. Good choice. He's a cute little card. Okay, mister, enough. Back to the Pokemon sales. All right, we're doubling down, guys, on the conversation. But, yeah, there would be more Pokemon sales, but I'm so busy talking about mass shootings. Suicide rate doesn't even lower after they change. Right, so that was another study that realized the surgery seems to go well for a while right after the surgery, and then there is a point later where it reverses and the suicide rate returns. Midlife crisis going to hit like a truck. That's what I'm saying. The midlife crisis is going to hit like a mother effing truck, and it's going to be crazy. So this graded 6. Damn, dude. Guys, this graded 6. Nice Cubone. Pray for me. I'm 25, says Random Gamer. I'm praying for you, man. We're going to send this off to CGC is what we're going to do. There we go. All right. Let's see. The lenticular Naruto packs, the Caillou packs have those. Caillou, I don't know how to say it. There's a very cool Venusaur. I bet you he gets like an 8 at CGC, and then we can sell him for real money. There we go. There we are. Lovely. Next up, we got Tim Stodgel, who also wanted the Cubone slab. Damn, Tim. Sorry, Tim, you missed it. I can't believe PSA graded that 6. You got 10 bucks. I'm looking for a Pokemon TCG slab that's not too... Alex says, sure sniped. I'm looking for a Pokemon TCG slab that's not too expensive to add for my bag for shipping. Got anything interesting? Well, you just missed this Cubone, which apparently was popular. Let's see. What do we got back here? Here is Muck from Legend Maker. What is this? Same deal. So look up here. See these little... I'll show you what did it. So if this was Cardconomist grading, this would be an 8, not a 6. See this? This is not really a bend or anything. What's going on here is after the card got cut by the machine, there's just a little like almost residue type of stuff left over. Look how clean this card is otherwise. You got one white dot over here. This is an 8. How could this be? How can this be a 6? This is basically an 8. So this is another card that really deserves to be sent off. I tell you what, I'll let John crack this one. I don't want to crack a bunch all day, all night. It'll make my fingers tired. Every time you crack a card, it takes some energy out of your hands. So I'm going to have John crack this. John will be using nice tools, so it'll be a bit easier for him. Okay, crack for me. 6, huh? I don't know about that. They were being racist towards the card. Here's Electrode 7. Okay, it's kind of cool. PSA's mid-grading is way too harsh, don't you think? Okay. Here is a cute little one. Very sad. Gengar emoji gone. You like the Gengar emoji? We got a little snob here. A little cutie little snob. Oh, he's got a little butt face. Mr. said he wants crack for me. That's right. Crack for me. That's how to interpret that. That's how to read that. So this is a PSA 9 snob. All right, he's pretty expensive at $50. I don't really agree with that price. So we're going to do our own price of $40. All right. Do a little rotate on the pack here. Ooh, Rocket Booster Pack. You could buy a whole Rocket Booster Pack out right now for $460. Aerodactyl, that price is too low. I think when I got my Poker Slabs back, I was in a rush to sell a couple of them to start paying back the cost of the grade. I am not in such a rush anymore. And also, we're seeing Poker Slabs selling for bonker prices. So you should have snatched this earlier when it first arrived. You should have snatched it for $100 if you thought it was a good card. That's Blue Poker Deck Aerodactyl, $150. Snob's cute, but not $40 cute. Come on, Snob! Damn, Snob. All right, we're just having a little slow night, huh? There's no orders at all in the queue. We are 2 hours in. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. If you guys want to open a pack, feel free to open a pack. In the meantime, I'll just keep pricing these. Is it an unweighed rocket? It's an unweighed rocket. That's right. I guess we shouldn't have ran the daytime stream. We took too many orders from the nighttime stream, I guess. Here we are. Those double day streams, whew, they really take it out of me, man. I'm thinking of how to make more regular content. What's up, Truth Bites? How's it going, man? So this is a PSA 9 Morpeko. General Mills. This would be interesting. 25 maybe? So it's about, it's very cheap. It appears to be $20. Hold on. Get the cheapest one in. Yeah, so it's about a $20 slab. We will make ours $17. It's pretty cute. Hey, mister, still nothing on PayPal for Aaron Rodriguez. It shows it was sent at 12:09 Pacific time. Let me go look you up, Aaron, and see what the order was. I might have done it already, and you and I might have both forgotten and missed it. So I'm logging directly into the PayPals. Actually, I'm a little surprised that we're not having more activity because it's a Thursday night. So let me just make sure that it's not the case that the email stopped working. But no, because Tim Stadio's the latest order, so it is working. Here's Aaron Rodriguez. 100 toward my slab. No, we did that. Yeah, we did that, Mr. Aaron. So if you check your slab away, you can see that we applied the money toward it. You can also see that we opened the 2 booster packs. So that one has been processed. Probably just processed sooner than you were expecting. It's because there was a short line tonight. Derek LED for Baltimore Street Cleanup. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, Galarian Berserker. Look at that Galarian Berserker. Thanks, mister. No problem. Okay. It's still zoomed, I think, mister. Hold on. Is that better? I'm zooming. Poopy needles. Galarian Berserker. SV087. I had somebody out here in Lake of the Ozarks that wants to work. And I'm tempted to, well, I offered them an interview, but the interview would take place at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and I think they're ducking out. They're like, oh, I don't know. They didn't respond to my message. I was like, yeah, I'm available for that 5:30. Oh, man, early morning. Look at that. I was just kind of hoping to do it on my time. I don't know if that's true or not. I could be reading into it where there's nothing to read into. I'm going to come, so the local card shop. Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing, isn't it? Here's another Licky Licky. How many of these? Jesus. All right. They're doubting the job. That's very early, but if the shift starts, then it's fair. Well, no, it would start at about 9, but 5:30 just fits into my schedule for meeting up with somebody. Mister, you're definitely on vampire hours. I wouldn't go either. Hey, you better crawl on your knees for this job. Here's a Licky Licky. And Licky Licky number 2. Tell you what. Oops, why did I grab another sleeve? I'm out of control here, guys. I'm going to tell you exactly what we're going to do here. See this Licky Licky for 14? He's not for 14 anymore. This one's for 14. And this one's going in the energy lotto. You better kick the floor for this job. Oh, lick the floor. That's right. All right, here it is, Licky Licky. He's in there. I'm sorry to whoever pulls him. Ran. I'm banning him. Well, I feel like I got the worst deal on this. I did not get the better deal on this trade. This was a trade for store credit. None of these cards are worth anything. They're worth like $5. All right, we are. If you guys are wondering why we're not opening any boosters, it's because there are no orders in the queue. I think actually we just got one. Hold on. Matthew Penna placed an order. 3 Naruto packs, 1 Lost Origin. You got it. What are y'all broke? I demand that you spend all your money with me today. Let me go get that Naruto. Oh, my legs. My legs. All right, I'm just gonna open it over here actually because it's gonna generate a bunch of trash anyways. So grab these. I can just grab them. Hold on, set these down. If I could just grab them. There we go. Oops, come on now. Is the Rocket Pack first edition? Yes, it is. Matthew Penna, 1, 2, 3. We actually had some good sales tonight, but it was mostly in the form of slab aways, so those finish really quickly. Okay. Now we also need a Lost Origin. We already grabbed that. I want some bud with my buds. There we go. Ooh. Tim Stodgel's got $10. Mr. Tim, I'm going to send you over here. All right, Tim. Sometimes we get our second wind a little later into the stream. I noticed that as a pattern. Early stream slow, later stream heavy. So we'll end up streaming all the way into 5 a.m. Not a good idea, though, because I need a rest in between before going for my walk.
My brother likes to take the food pictures from Instagram for my elderly women and post them and says that's why the tablecloth is ugly.
Oh, really? What are you talking about? Your brother, huh? What's your brother's name? There we are. Is the Team Rocket pack heavy? No, we don't know if it's heavy. There we go. If it was heavy, it would cost more, though. Okay, what do we got? We actually have a Team Rocket pack break if you'd like to jump in there for $10. It could go off tonight. It's that close. The Rocket pack break has 17 $10 spots left. That's very close. All right. That is close enough to get excited because it might actually go off. I told him to see a doctor, says Derek. What? Okay, those are your lenticulars. I'm going to have to look into KU for sure. I keep forgetting to look into them. I also need to get soccer cards. Here's Pseudo Wudo. I most recently acquired a new slab, which is going to be coming over here eventually. Excited to have it. Matthew Penna. Mr. Matthew. With an M-A. You're over here. Blech. Happy Thursday night. How are you all doing tonight? How's your Thursday? Are you excited for Friday? Your calf's strong now, huh? My calves are stronger. I can see that they look stronger. Get football cards. Get rugby cards. There we are. So, I tell you what, let's do a quick rotate. Here's Water Energy. Wow. I'll put that over there, actually. Energy Flow. Wow. Put that over there. Charmeleon again. All right, so we'll put the Charmeleon down, and let's get a new slab. I'm the man with the million slabs. I think we've had all of these up on the table before. Meeting at 5:30. I'm going to come. Do not come. Do not come. Okay, what do we want on the table up here? Ooh, that Tyranitar is pretty spicy, man. Here's some Cardos over here. Where's the Crystal Meth Nidoking? He's still available, but he's been taken off the table for now. I would double check this Tyranitar price. Those Sun and Mooniera cards are going up. But this one for now is correctly priced. All right, cool.
Yes, my brother Edgar likes to brag to everyone like he did right now about it. He takes people from Wish and makes them cook Thanksgiving dinner.
Ooh, Thanksgiving dinner sounds good, man. Whoa, we got another big order. Chase McCutcheon. Man, tonight has not been a lot of orders, but most of them have been really big orders. Chase says, 18 lost organs. Lost organs? You got it. 18 of these guys, huh? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, hold on. So if that's 15 and it's not enough to fulfill the order, I have to go get more product. I'll be back. Lost Oregons. Oh, we have Paldea over here too, huh? I'll be right back. What's this? That's also Paldea. Okay. So we actually had a decent chunk of Paldea. right, I'm cracking open some fresh Lost Origins. Set this right here for now. I need a way to store the Lost Origins. I don't know where they should go. But I have a feeling they ought to replace the base set. Oh, here, they can go in the box with the Silver Tempest. How about that? Here's a Lost Origin right here, actually. Okay. Lost Origins. I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to save myself some time. I'm going to pull these back. Those go to somebody who orders 1 or 2 at a time. And since you ordered 18, it's very easy to just do this. Comes right out of a fresh case. There you go. That's 18. How about that? Mr. Buy Neo 4-pack right now again. All right, I'm buying it. Is it fun when I do that? It's fun when I do that, isn't it? It's like putting your foot on the throttle. Accelerator. So you've never farted on stream? Suspicious behavior, says Ryan. Here we are. Why Mr. at 57 likes? Hit that like button, man! Because I haven't yelled at people to hit that like button. Hit that like button or I'm going to lose my effing mind. Here we are. I'm about to get pissed. I'll send you 20 right now, says Rand. How much to reveal who's sending those messages? I'll give you 20. Let me see how much he sends when he sends the messages. It's tempting because he sends $1 at a time. So it's tempting at $20, huh? But you know, Rand, over a long period, I think that those all stack up into $20 anyways. Imagine if he just stopped sending them because we revealed them. I always like on entry. What? Oh, he means 1 entry. Guys, the Rocket Pack Break is the news tonight. It's close. Rocket Pack Break could go off. Buy a spot in the Rocket Pack Break. $10 per spot. It's $10 per spot. There's only 17 spots left. It was a 45 spot break. It's close. It's on the lower half of the end of the break. All right, good luck to Chase McCutcheon. What's up, man? Porygon Z. I would have took the sleeves. It says 300 glow. Oh, I know what you're saying. You're talking about the Rippy Packs ones. They're just so slow to work through. That's why I did this, because it was so fast to grab it. This is coming out of a fresh case. This is what I would have wanted. So me personally, I would have taken the box from the fresh case. Oh, here's Bronzor. I had to go retrieve this. Oh, look at that. And look at the centering. You got nothing to worry about here. You got a perfectly centered Charizard coming out. That's great. Hopefully it continues. So this is good. You never know what's going to pop out in the end. Maybe the sleeves have like the ultimate chase card in them and we just didn't know. Or maybe they're just junk. Maybe it's mostly just bad ones. But the thing is, when you open a box from a fresh case, your best odds for an alt art are there, in my opinion. There we go. Rand's brother is just an anomaly. Sounds like a good guy. Here we go. All right. Probably sounds like a good guy. Here's Politoed. Politoed needs more attention. That is an awesome looking Pokemon. Don't you guys agree? How many cool Politoed cards have we gotten lately? He's awesome. Here's Goodra. He looks so much better than Poliwrath, by the way. There's Goodra. I don't have a brother, says Rand. Bopplume. But I thought we were brothers. Here's Rhyhorn. I never got into that whole, like, calling each other brothers when you're clearly not brothers kind of thing. Boss's orders. I think I had too many bad relationships with my brothers. Here's Polyswag. Mr. has a lot of bulk for sale. We're saving the bulk up for somebody to try and...
Do not come.
Do not come.
Do not come.
I'm going to come.
5-star fund me a rocket spot. I get paid tomorrow. Come on. You know me, mister. You love me.
Did you say...
Good for it.
Oh, Radiant Steelix. Did you say spot me a rocket spot? Who's saying that? That's Super Dan. Oh, Super Dan. Maybe you can sell me one of your cards for $10. I don't know. I try not to do that. I try not to do like ask Alex or somebody to do it. I try not to get into that. It's too much for me to track. The problem is I'm too easy to take advantage of that way because my brain can't track that. Here we are. What do we got? Charizard, Pipichu, Gudra, Radiant Steelix, Mr. Chase. I don't want to pre-spend your money for you. You know what I mean? So, he says, new bag. I live in my own. I'm sorry. Come out here to Lake of the Ozarks. Here we are. You can hang out with John. You know, John's got room for a roommate. I'm going to get John a roommate. Then I'm going to raise his rent. But overall, he will pay less. I need to do that because I'm actually kind of losing rent on that house. Because apparently that house is supposed to be rented out at $1,300. And we're renting it at $9. Really steep difference. I've kept my eyes out for maybe like another small house we could buy. Maybe one that's smaller for John. But they just do not pop up in this market. There are no cheap houses in this market. No, sir. I'd give my own shirt for you guys, says Alex. Aw. That's because you're weird, Alex. I'm just kidding. Yeah, wear my shirt. Oh, yeah, he's wearing my shirt now. There we go. All right, Chase McCutcheon, keeping the night lively. We also have an order from Hathim. He says he'll take a Merlin Series 2. You got it, man. So Merlin Series 2 is a big deal. These Merlin Series 2 packs can give you a chance at a holographic Charizard. Here it is. Can you believe it probably cost 30 pennies in the past? That shows you what Pokemon card product does over time. Okay, you ready? Merlin Series 2 is fascinating because you just can't find any of it. Oh, you do pick up a holographic. Nice. So here's Jessie. Here's Abra. Ash. Okay. And Butterfree, saving the day. And finally, Meowth and Sabrina. Got those packs for $1 a pop. Back in the day, apparently they were 30 cents. How has base set been moving? Slowly. Real slowly. There we go. Lovely. All right. Can you hear through the microphone? What? Thank you, Mr. Thim. If that Abra graded 10 for some reason, I bet you that's like $100 or $200 card in that range. The Wacky 9, $15. Pidgeotto from the blue poker set. Lovely. They have like one person doing everything. Alex. Who? Okay, here is Pidgeotto for 110. Let's see what kind of rare, super cool card we got here. Dragonite. I feel like you guys have seen the Dragonite. Let's get a new one. All right, you ready? Make him cry at the drive-thru window. How much is a rocket spot? And is it a break for all for one? Yep, $10 a spot. I want you guys to know something about this card. I bought it a long time ago for $800. I think it's fun just to see him up there, isn't it? That's awesome. All right. Mr. Hatham. Who's next? Alex. 1 spot for Dan. Rocket spot. Okay. So this is from Alex to Dan. I don't know if it's a loan. It might be a loan, like what you're saying, Dan. So he spotted you a spot. No, mister, the poor kids are going to complain. Can I move in with them? With John? That would require John and I to talk about it and make sure that he's comfortable and that there's a reason for it and it works out. Because I don't want John to be forced to take on a roommate that he doesn't get along with. But also, so if we did that, we'd have to negotiate the prices on everything. But I think what I'd end up asking is probably about $500 per tenant. And yeah, and then probably I would ask you guys to take over your electric, water, and internet bill, which currently I pay those. That was not part of the deal. What else is there to do but talk to people before? What else is there, says Random Gamer. Beautiful Tyranitar, but I'd have to sell my whole collection to buy that. Hey, you know, if you got a big collection and want to trade me your entire collection for this one card, believe it or not, I could do that because I have a way to liquidate your collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so if you want to trade your entire collection for Shining Tyranitar, you'd then have one extremely cool card and not such a big, messy collection. I would absorb the messy collection and try to profit from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it's easier for me to sell small pieces of a thing than it is for me to sell one big thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so that's 29 out of 45. How many spots is that? 16? 16 spots remain, everybody. 16 spots left. $10 a spot. Rocket Pack could end tonight. I'm down with that. 500, that's easy. Yeah, definitely. And maybe I could afford to do some renovations on it even to make it more comfortable for you guys. Tim said use his credit for a spot. All right, Mr. Tim's in. 15 spots remain. One person pulls the entire Rocket Pack. Just one person. Okay, Mr. Tim. 15 spots. That's very close. Okay, let's jump over here. There are no Zelle orders. How about PayPal? And there's no PayPal orders. Nothing to do, guys. I could end the stream early, I guess. It's 3:27. Kind of a slow stream tonight, huh? I think we had a very busy daytime stream, and I bet you that affects the nighttime stream. This is why I don't always do double streams, right? So we take breaks from the double streams, because I think that there really isn't enough money to just constantly host these double streams. But at the same time, there's people who can only buy at night, and then there's people who can only buy in the daytime, so it really affects them. Mommy, that Tyranitar is tempting, but comps seem to be around 4.5 to 5K. Yes, so the cards in this pile are priced at my price. These are not the eBay price. These are my price. So if you like them, you could put them into Slab away for a very long time. As long as you're willing to pay $25 every 6 months. You can almost think of it as like a subscription fee for paying something down. And as long as you do that, I'll work with you to help you keep the card and continuously pay it down. Otherwise, I would not sell them. So if I had to sell this for 4.5K, he's actually a hold at that price. So that's why you never see him on the table, because 4.5K isn't a high enough price for me to want to sell. I like him too much. So, but this is a method for me to say, okay, here's a price where I would be interested in selling him. Do a daytime tomorrow. It's my lucky day. Time to lift weights, mister. Yeah, maybe actually, Ran. Yeah, weightlifting is not off the table for me. I made another order. All right, you got it, Mr. Athim. Mr. Athim, keeping the stream alive. Psycho Crusher says, Mr. Super Optimistic question. You got any cheap mid-range slabs? I do have a Skarmory, Jolteon, Scyther, Houndoom. I have a nice Skarmory somewhere from the Versus collection. I don't know where he went off to. Damn, could you imagine this being for sale? Whew. Karen Umbreon. What happened to here? Wow. This is fantastic. Says here this card was acquired for $850 or $1,850 2 years ago. 6.21 at a time where the population on them were 254 at that time. Ooh. Okay. Problem is, I don't know where that Skarmory got off to. Maybe he's over here. Oh, and in fact, there he is. Oh, I remember the Skarmory now. So similar to these other more expensive slabs, he has to be priced slightly higher. But let me look into it. Maybe we can get you a real competitive price. I use Rand as my toilet paper. Damn, that's hardcore, man. $18.50. I think this is like a $3,000 card now. It's cool, but you know, interestingly, Evolving Skies did better than the Umbreon. Oh, that's not for sale. Why does this even have a price on it? Did I put that price on this? I'll put that away. This is not for sale. I'd already sold one. And I didn't want to sell anymore. So let's take a quick look into the Skarmory real fast. You like Nintendo Switch Smash Brothers? Love it. Yeah, great game. I don't have time to play it these days, but it was really fun. You like Stepmom Smash Mister? Stepmom? I'm okay. No stepmommies for me. All right, so in order for this to make sense for me to sell, I do need to sell them around $260, okay? All right, hold on. Let me do that math again. Yeah, I did that right. 260. Do you and your wife share a bank account? We have a bank account out here in Lake of the Ozarks that I can send money to for her. I send money to her PayPal as well from time to time. We don't buy a lot for ourselves. She thinks of the Pokemon cards as inventory and also as assets that go up in value over time. So she doesn't mind when I buy Pokemon. And other than Pokemon, I don't really buy anything. I don't buy fancy clothing. I don't buy shoes. I don't go out anywhere. The boat is for both of us, so she was down with that. She's happy to have a boat. There it is. All right. That's actually pretty competitive. That's pretty close to the cheapest buy now. Mr. prefers Stepmen. The sketch cards are in the Time to Mind collection. That's right. Thanks for looking into it, Mr. Bit on the high side for me currently, but appreciate it. No problem, man. Mr. Skarmory, huh? I'll leave him there for now in case anyone else wants him. Went through the trouble of pricing him. Leave him up there. All right, let's see what we got. Mr. Athim says he'll take another Merlin pack. Nice. All right, these awesome Merlin packs. So every sticker in here is gradable. You're looking for holographic Charizard. There's other good cards in here, though. All right. Morning, mister. That rocket pack fat. It looks nice, doesn't it? Imagine if it was sitting on your desk at home, huh? Ooh. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, Team Rocket's up to no good. Number 3, we got Pikachu and Ash. Oh, wow, look at that. You got the pop-up Eevee sticker. I don't think it's a pop-up, but the thing is, so these are just like pictures of the show. So, but if you look at this, this actually has an outline in it. Pretty neat. So that's an Eevee sticker. Very nice. No hollow this time, but the Eevee's a nice pull. And then you got Ash. He's very confident. One day you'll be the Pokemon champion. Okay, Mr. Thim. Half are in Card Saver ones, half in Ultra Pro Semi-Rigid. Oh, nice. Pretty soon we're going to have a document prepared, and you can just print the document and mail that in with your cards. It makes everything a lot easier. There we go. Abraham G. Rios. 1 sneaker, 1 lost abyss. Ah, the sneaker bunkos. Here we are. And 1 lost. Okay. Oops. All right. Get this snipped. Sneep. So what are you guys looking in terms of slabs? Are you guys looking for anything special? What gets your trigger finger itchy? Oh, Berserker. Nice. Okay, Doggy Girl shows up. And Taking It From Behind Girl shows up. I think she's naked. I don't think she has a bra on here. Man, I don't look right. Soup. All right, excellent. If you guys finish the rocket booster pack tonight, I will give out another TCCG card in another giveaway. We are 15 spots away, so I don't think we'll make it. But if we do make it, I'll activate another giveaway. Common, uncommon, vintage slabs, please. Okay, I think I have a couple of those, but they're not super common to run into. Eevee and Eeveelutions. I had the Kieran's Umbreon. I could overprice that if you want. Add it to the overpriced pile. Here's Michael Hernandez Maldonado. He says he'll take a Chinese V-Star and an Energy Lotto. All right, look at that. We're moving a Chinese V-Star. Here it is. Ta-da. All right. What do we got? Oh, what are you picking up? How nice. You picked up the Raikou. Lovely. Do you have any pets? We have 2 cats. Not bad. Thank you. So, are you going to be over here? Let's see if you're over here. You know, those, here we are. Oh, welcome back, Mike. Oh, wait, that's Michael Maldonado. No, that's right, Michael H. Maldonado. I got it right. Okay, cool. Welcome back. Do you have any Beedrill slabs? I likely have a Beedrill Cardos slab or a Beedrill Poker slab. 3.23. This is going to go to 7.23. Welcome back. There we go. Mr. Rand, he says 5 of the Timed Mines. Oh, those are cool. I like those. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Delta Species Reverse Hollows, says the Fresh. Yeah, those are pretty nice too, aren't they? I think I did have a Dragonite that I was showing off, didn't I? That's a Dragonite, but I don't think I have a lot of Delta Species priced. Can I see both? Maybe. So the Poker Slab will probably be around $130 to Beedrill. Would that interest you at all? It'd probably be blue back or yellow back. And the yellow back and the blue back are both much more rare than the green back and the red back. So there's 4 colors, red, green, yellow, and blue. Red and green came in a double pack, sort of like mainline product. It seems that the yellow and blue sets were added later or something. Not added later, but they were like an additional print run. And there just doesn't seem to be as many of them for some reason. Sent for 3 Team Rocket spots. Heard that, guys? So we're down to 12 spots for Team Rocket. If you guys finish Team Rocket tonight, we'll open it up, and then I'll do another giveaway. Ooh. Ooh. If it's a 10, then yes. So it's a 9.5 because all of them were graded with BGS. So it's a BGS 9.5. But I can tell BGS, I don't agree with the 9.5 grade. It should just say Gem Mint 10. Because you look at it and it's really nice. Oh, there you go. Mr. Rand picking up this sketch chicken. Buck, 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 buck. Look at this guy. Oh my God. All right. How much is Rocket? So for the Rocket break, $10. So $10 for a chance to win a whole pack of Team Rocket. There's only 15 spots left. It's about to end. Oh, actually, I think he said, so if he's sending in another 3, there's only 12 spots left. And, or you can purchase that one whole if you'd like for $4.60. Somebody actually put one of them into Slab away, so I'm open-minded to that as well. The bad mobs come out at night. All right, here we are. You got a golden card. Check this out. Aw, it's so cute. This is an achievement card, and it's called Plethora of Cats. Very cute. I'm going to send to Grade the Chicken. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, those sketch cards are awesome looking. You might pull another one. You got 2 packs left. I think the trick is to pull... Oh, this is the trick right here. I was about to say the trick is to pull the Creeper sketch card, man. You got to grade this one. Yeah, this is the good one. Look at that. Damn, that's cool. These Minecraft cards have been selling. They are one of those sort of like niche sets on the menu, but they're doing very well. Similar to like My Little Pony's done well over time. And yeah, Minecraft's picked up in popularity for sure. That's a snipe. The Creeper's a really good one. He might be the most popular. I have a theory that Creeper is going to be the most popular card. Speaking of which, here's another Creeper card. Okay, you got the bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee. Okay, let's take a look at this guy. Archer, that's the name of this achievement card. So if you play Minecraft, the game's full of achievements that you accomplish by doing something in the game for the first time. And so that pops up on your screen when you actually accomplish it. It's like a little badge. Okay, Rand sent it in for the chicken. Do you want me to hold the Creeper side as well, or do you want me to swap to the Creeper? Again, you also have this golden card, which is apparently considered rare. So this golden card is considered rare in the set. And then here's the chicken. So these, all 3 of these are worth grading, I'd say. Damn, snipe. Yeah. Here, I'll set these aside for you, Rand, and or put them in your bag and have them in the front. Mr. Rand. Chicken, Creeper, and Cat achievement. Okay, so all 3 of them. That's what I was going to say. That's what I would have done. I need to open up a whole box of these on YouTube, make a video out of it, and then send them off to PSA soon. All right. Apparently, in the Time to Mine set, there's a 1-of-1 pull called Time to Mine. So it's like a special rarity, and there's only one of it in that rarity tier, and it's called Time to Mine. I don't know what it looks like. I've not seen one on eBay. So that's really fascinating to me. I'd love it for us to pull it and then make a clip out of it. But look at that. That's beautiful. Ooh. You know, I think I'm going to have Mike's side clip this one so more people are aware of the Minecraft cards. Okay. This is at $239. All right, there we go. And let's grab 3 of these. Sent for 2 Team Rocket spots. All right, sounds good. So Team Rocket's filling up, guys. When does shipping go out again? How's it going, Mr. Venomous? So, Mr. Venomous, you asked me to ship your cards after they're done grading. So we have to make sure that all 4 of your cards are done grading, and then the shipping for you goes out. There's already a label printed, so it's really just a matter of making sure all 4 of the cards get graded. But you know, when it comes to grading, it's not like in 1 or 2 days. It can take up to 7 days for the express grading to finish, and then even then, Mr. John has to figure out where all your slabs are. Here we are. All right. I'm not sure on rarity, but sketch cards look so good. They actually do. Like, wait till you hold this in your hand. They look amazing. Because right now, you're just looking at it through the camera, and it's only 720p. Wait till you hold it in real life. All right, so I'll blot out those old grades. We're recycling the card savers here. Ran M. Okay, lovely. I'm going to keep opening and grading with you. Oh, cool, man. My bag goes out with them also, right? Yeah, that's what I did. I gave John your bag as well. All right, cool. Mr. Ren. Looks like we do have some new orders now. Fix this camera a little bit. Why don't a little rotate here? So we've got Bulbasaur 10 from Crystal Guardians. This is a Ruby Sapphire reverse holo, really nice card. Funny is this, he's more expensive than a Skarmory. This is Great Rockets Mewtwo. It's got the Game Boy symbol down here. Really beautiful card. Here's let's grab the next pack. Magic the Gathering, Lord of the Rings has fallen in price down to $52 a pack, and it's so funny how they're not selling like crazy. I'm so glad I did not buy a lot of this. Do you guys want to know how much of this I actually bought? A single case of it, so I think that was like 6 booster boxes, and that's it. I did not buy any more than that. I'm so glad I did not, because anyone who was buying bonkers amount of this product before the ring was pulled, their position got so much less investable, in my opinion, when that ring was actually pulled. But everyone keeps saying there's other numbered cards in there. There's other numbered rings. So if you want to take a risk on opening one of those, I'd love to see it. What's up? Why is Wizard Gaming? The 1-of-1 card craze and it only graded 9. You know how it is. Sometimes it grades 9. So there's a rocket pack that we're doing a break on it. Let me show you what that looks like. This one right here is a $10 break. 45 energy cards are being sold. 1 energy card will happen to have a mark on it where whoever pulls it, I trade you this whole rocket pack for that energy. So that's what it's all about. And, oh, what do we got going on here? We got this lovely Onyx. Look at that Blue Poker Onyx. Such a great card. Got any Cubones or Totodiles? Oh, man, I'm such a Cubone fan. Cubones or Totodiles. Think about it for a second. So I believe I do have an Unseen Forces Totodile somewhere. He's somewhere. I don't know where he is. And then as for Cubones, I can think of one Cubone that I definitely have. You want to see it? But he's not priced, but I've thought about selling him. Where is he? Ah, pristine Cubone from the blue poker deck. I think that is a truly very investable kind of card from an old 1996 poker set. Look at this. Great, right? I would part with this card for probably... It's a pristine 10 with BGS. I think I'd probably ask around the $300 range, because otherwise I'd like to keep it, because I'm just as happy having this in my collection. He's a really nice card. You know, because we got cards like this. Bulbasaur over here, 2006. This is 1996, and he's 362. So 300 is not actually that crazy of an amount to me. It doesn't seem like a lot. Like, look, here's a Tyranitar for 310. So this is a pristine 10. 300 probably low, considering it's from that blue deck. But I don't know. I almost don't even want to consider it and just be like, no, let's hold it and see what happens over time. Because it seems like that's the smarter move, doesn't it? Oh, what's this? There's a little bag in here called TCC. Mister, is that Team Rocket Heavy? Is the Team Rocket Heavy? Hold on, I'm looking at some stuff here. It is this pack here. This is also unweighed. They're all unweighed. All right. Minecraft base has glow in the dark. It's most likely light, okay? There's a chance for it to be heavy. Check out this. I had this priced apparently in the past. NGC Charizard Pokemon Battling Coin. You want to zoom a little bit? Oops. Come on now. Can we zoom? There it goes. Isn't that cool? Got kind of a rainbow holographic to it. It's very neat. Those are real rare. One of the better looking Charizard coins from the past. What's the date on that one? 1999, which means that coin was minted or printed or manufactured the same year that base set came out. Okay. Now we have Terrell Rivera. What's up, TCC? 3 Team Rocket packs. Thanks and keep up the good work. All right, Mr. Terrell, what's up? Here it is. 1, 2, 3. Terrell Rivera. Good luck in there, Mr. Terrell. Only one person will pull the rocket pack. It could be you. Otherwise, you will have spent $30 on energy cards. That's what's scary about these energy card breaks. In the future, the break cost will probably be a pricier $20. There you go. All right, that's 12 spots left. Here's Tim Stodgel, 2 more Team Rocket spots. Okay, that's 10 spots left. If it's heavy, it's going to be very exciting, by the way. Tim Stodgel. Okay, very cool. There you go. 1 energy lotto for Tim Stodgel. All right, Mr. Tim Stodgel. Let's see what you got. Boom. Ah, cold energy lotto. Calvin Fellman, 5 spots on the rocket pack break. Oh my God. Here we go. All right. Good luck in there, Calvin. That's scary. Cal Fell. I'm going to call you Cal Fell. Cal Fell. Cal Fell. This is ending tonight for sure. All right. That's a big dip. Scared for you, man. If I win, I don't want it open, says the real Lest. I feel like that's going to disappoint the crowd, but I will respect your wishes because it will be yours. Next up, Mr. Ran. Grade my 3 Minecraft cards. You got it, Ran. Evan Shea, 2 in the rocket pack break. That might end it. Evan Shea's got these 2 spots. I'm joking, mister. Oh, yeah, we want to see it open because we want to see what it was. You know, even if it's a light pack, it could be Dark Charizard light, and that card is still worth lots of money, especially if it grades 10. You could have a no hollow error Dragonite in there. That'd be insane. But, yeah, so it's really going to be interesting to see what's in there. I'll buy the remaining spots. I think they're gone at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 40. Oh, there's 3 spots left. Okay, see that? So we're at 42. So the next 3 spots finish it. Now, I'm going to bet that they may have already sold. Is it time? Open, open, open. 3 spots remain. Just shuffling these in. The shuffle doesn't really matter because the truth is we're going to use the RNG on Google to find out who pulls it. So the shuffle, they could remain completely unshuffled and it would not matter. All right, so now we have Mr. Michael H. Maldonado was taking one spot. Can I buy two? I believe they are already sold out. Maldonado. I sent for one, but it might be too late. It says Pooping Unicorn. It's really fascinating how it's so slow at the beginning of a break, but then at the end, there's always a couple people who want in who miss it. The trick is to buy in when it's like past the 50% point. All right, we have Andres Alonso, 2 dragon. Well, that's not the trick at all, actually. You know, if everyone followed that trick, it would never end. It would indefinitely never reach that halfway point. All right, let's see. Sneak that. Andres. Holographic dragon made. Okay. Girl with horns. Cold, Mr. Andres. I'm sorry. What's the best pull of the night, you think, so far, guys? I think tonight has been slower, and there hasn't been any super crazy pulls. Am I right? I don't think anything super crazy has come out. All right, let's get this into Andres' bag. Wish me luck on my pack, says Mr. Paul Newman. Andres Melkor, Anthony Haymeyer, Anthony Shime, Andres Alonso. Here we are. FOMO, says Matthew. Yeah, well, I think it's not just FOMO. I think it's the instant gratification, knowing that, all right, it's over now. I can buy this and immediately see it get opened. All right, Paul Newman says he'll take a Magic the Gathering pack. Hell yeah, man. You're going to take this one right here because he's going to remain on the table for advertising. I have a box, says Paul. Ooh. All right, let's see what happens. Magic. The craziest thing is people paying to look at some energy cards. Here we are. That's right. What? What are you talking about? So we got Athelian Kingfisher, Haunt of the Dead Marshes, Relentless Rohirrim, Ent's Fury, Celeborn the Wise, Shadowfax, Lord of Ponies, and Island. Okay, so that's the first half of the pack. I always just run through those and then we sleeve them up. What's the stipulation if the winner isn't in attendance? Save the pack. Yeah, we'll be saving the pack, definitely. Okay, so Eowyn. They made her, she's black too. That's very interesting. Here's Call of the Ring. Ooh, that's cool, man. That's like the cover art. All right. Here is Galadrim Ambush. Yeah, this Frodo doesn't look anything like the movie Frodo, huh? Is that good? Here's Peregrine Took. I suppose he doesn't have to. Here's Rivendell. Mirkwood Bats. Mirkwood Bats, but it's holographic this time. Okay. What's in the news lately, mister? Really not much, other than they're still trying to find the guy who did the Philadelphia mass shooting. I don't think much is in the news. Let's see, CNN. I check CNN and Fox to get the sort of like the mainstream. Special counsel prosecutors inquire about chaotic Oval Office meeting. Americans say they need $233,000 a year to feel financially secure. Yeah, I mean, if you're in California, maybe. Airline passenger finds plane floor soaked in blood. That's weird. Prigozhin's fate remains unclear. That's the guy who tried to do a uprising against Putin. The Eagles announced a final tour. Oh, that's sad. Makes me feel older. So, that's CNN. So as you can see, there's nothing really interesting going I assume Fox is boring too then. Wall Street reporter Evan Gershkovich has been wrongfully detained by Russia for 100 days. That's sad. Hollywood legend, ex-wife battle over child support after accountant studies earnings. Okay. Ukraine developed custom AI platform using scraps available for tech to fight Russia. Insane California green energy rules would wreck trucking industry. Oh, here's a gross one. Cleaning crew finds 2 deceased babies inside of trash bag at child care center in Chicago. Whoa, man, somebody's going to be in trouble. Oh, ooh, this is interesting. Ringo says the Beatles would never use AI to fake Lennon's voice after McCartney backlash. Huh. That's interesting. Imagine the Beatles got to make more music, but with AI bringing the voices back. Wow, that'd be really fascinating. All right, Mr. Paul, let's put this in your bag now. What do you guys think of that? Patrick. We're looking for Paul. Pokedama. Peyton. The Philly shooter turned themselves in. Oh, very interesting. I didn't hear that part. How old are these bags? Getting pretty old. I think just read he was arraigned for murder. Arraigned? Crazy world, man. Paul. Oh, by the way, he said I have a box. I'm so dumb, Paul. I'm out here looking for something other than a box. So you're back here, right? There it is, Paul Newman. I think I just read he was arraigned for murder. Mr. AI's the devil. It's a new world with the AI. New technology. Are you scared? I'm scared. I don't want it, man. They're going to take our jobs. I'm just wondering if this will fit, because your box is kind of full. Bud with my buds. That's right. Thank you, Mr. Paul. We have Mr. Yang Yao. 1 Team Rocket spot, 1 PokeBRUH. All right, there it is, guys. Mr. Yang Yao got the last spot. Judgment Day is coming. Yang Yao, you got these dirty energy cards. And then this lovely Togekiss and Natu. Wow, that's really nice, actually. So those are called Ancient Trait cards. And that's pretty nice, getting 2 of them in such good condition. Let's go find your bag. Your bag would probably be over here. Yep, there you are. Did you see the video of the truck throwing a big firework at family just chilling on the porch? So what you're saying is there were people, nuisance people with a truck, they drove by and they throw fireworks on a family? Is that what you're saying? That's stupid, man. That's dangerous. Pull them in and, you know, charge them with a crime. What if the firework had hit the family in the face or something like that? They'd have a really significant injury. Okay, and then let's get you a card. Yes, caught on ring. Wow. All right. I'm scared. Here goes the rocket pack break. So the first step is we are going to go ahead and let the Discord server know that the break is occurring by creating a history link for it. We're going to go over to the channel called Breaks History, and it's going to say Rocket Energy Break. There goes. And now we'll do a little shuffle just for fun. Did you see the video of the truck throwing? Oh, I already read that. Here goes, guys. Once we finish this, somebody's going to get to open that rocket pack. Very cool. How do you guys feel about this style of pack break? Do you like it? Do you hate it? In this style, there aren't 11 people getting a card open. One guy gets everything, and so he's very, very happy. All right, that's good enough. Do it for the Neo 4 next. Oh, that would take a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're short by 1. Hold on, guys. Short by 1. We're very close. I'm sorry. I'm sure that last spot will get filled. I got you all hyped. All your peepees are excited, but we're 1 spot short. Hold on. Maybe the next order completes it. 6 corrupted, 1 spot in the rocket. There you go. That's what was I saying? That last spot was in fact purchased. There it goes, and that is 45. Okay. Now we are ready. So it's really simple. We open up the RNG list with Google. Now, there's going to be a rule change. In the past, the number that we got from Google was how we split the deck in half, and then we take the top card off the split deck. We are no longer doing it that way. We're doing it the way that you would normally expect it to be done. Whatever the number is, that is the winning card. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about? So for a while, we've been doing it like, let's say you get 10. So we count to 10, split the deck in half, and the 11th card is actually the winner. We're not doing it that way. The 10th card is the winner. Okay, so you all are aware of the rule change now. People voted and said they wanted it they wanted to change it. That's what people voted for. Here goes. We're going to roll 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 20. All right, number 20 is the winner. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's now the winner. The people who missed is this guy and this guy. They missed by 1. It's always fun to see who missed by 1. So, who missed by 1? Wilder Cardona and Weston Miller. Sorry, guys. Are you scared? You didn't have to give me it. Almost got pissed. Probably going to win. I'm grateful, says Alex. I'm happy the rule change didn't happen with my Moonbryon. Oh, it's Alex! Alex, you're the winner. Wow. Lucky Karma Alex is the winner of the break. Congratulations. Did someone buy you that spot, Alex? I don't remember you buying that. Alex goes, wow, oh my God. That's wigged. It's just how it worked out. The computer chose the number and Alex was in the break. I mean, if you're in all the breaks, you have a chance for each break. Wow. Very lucky, Alex. It's going to be wheezing. Could be. All right, beautiful. Alex, did someone buy that for you? I can't remember. I feel like someone bought this for him. Oh, also, Alex spotted Super Dan a spot in here. He's just getting lucky with the good karma, man. Very funny. All right, put this over here for the moment. So here it is. You ready, Alex? Place that there. And I suppose I can reuse the sleeve. I think I can. Can I? Yeah, I'll reuse it. I'll use it on my submissions to like PSA. I bought both, says Alex. Oh, I see. I wish I can sniff the pack. Smells like plastic. You opening it? We should, I think we might make it a rule that you just have to open it because I don't want to sit here waiting to find out if they want to open it or not. You ready? I didn't really establish that at the beginning of it all, but I feel like that's just the thing to do, you know? All right, here goes. Set this over here. Look at that, Mr. Alex. There's your bag over here. Got this huge, gigantic bag. I don't know how the sleeve will end up over time. Might get squished a bit. Okay. I'd leave your bag out if I wanted, I guess. All right. So I believe it's 4 from the back, is it not? 1, 2, 3. Well, it's looking like 3 from the back. Possibly it's a holo because this is a light color. All right, we got Dark Golduck, Dark Primeape, Potion Energy, the biggest Diglett, very nice, Dratini, Drowsy, Goop Gas Attack, Zubat, Ekans, Machop, no Charmander. All right, you ready? Boom! Oh, Alex, you did so well. Oh my God, look at that. That's a lot of money if it grades 10, guys. Wow, that's the biggest pull of tonight. Biggest pull in a while. Let's leave it up. Wow, the luck. The luck, guys. Holy, man. I'm smiling. That's expensive. Oh, man. Let's take a look at the back of the card. You got to grade it, Alex. It might have a small shot at a 10. I'm seeing a white dot here and a white dot on this corner. But you never know with the grading companies these days. Let's take a look for a print line. Oh, no, it's not going to grade 10, Alex. Right here, you can see some print lines right there. So this card probably come back a 9 if you're lucky, Alex. Wow, what a great pull. It's got a thick bottom. It does have a bit of a thick bottom and a bit thinner on the left, but, you know, I think a lot of times the off-centering is not a big decide on the grading, but what is a decide is a line in that holo will cause you to miss the 10. All right, still fantastic because I think Dark Dragonite 9 is like a $300 card if I'm not mistaken. $100 raw. Wow, that was crazy. That's going to go in the cool kids box, Mr. Alex. And, of course, he keeps all of these as well. What a fantastic round for Mr. Alex. I'll add it to my Dragonite collection. Oh, yeah, you like Dragonite as well. There we go. All for 10 bucks, says Alex. Yeah, that's wild, man. Yeah, you got all these still. So these have some value, too. You got the Dratini. That's cool. Machop, Dark Primeape, Dark Golduck's kind of cool. So we'll set this here. And let's get this into a cool kid sleeve. How jealous are you guys on a scale of 1 to 10? Let us know. Put this over here. That's it, says Mr. Jesus. Wow. That's definitely going to be a clip too, Alex. Are you excited? You're getting into the shorts for sure. Dark Dragonite is such a cool pull. All right. And that occurred on 7/7/2023. Well, there goes having sex. Looks like I have to wait longer. What? What are you talking about? If I got lucky here. Oh. If you get lucky here, does it take away from your odds of getting lucky there? Wow, man. Definitely a standout. So cool. No sex needed, says Matthew. Oh, you guys are so weird. All right, and you got this really full bag. I feel like I'd be more comfortable just placing these in a separate bag. Girls drip for Dark Dragonite. I think that's somewhat true. I think girls actually like Dark Dragonite a little bit over the Charizard. I've seen that. In my opinion, girls seem to like Dragonite a little better. Maybe he seems a little nicer than Charizard. Charizard seems kind of like a tryhard. Kind of like an angry boy. Ugh, boy, it's gross. All right. Wow, that box is heavy. This is a full box. I think what we can do is, I think you might have had another box over here. Ah, here we are. So we got 2 boxes. So Alex, this is going into your second box. But dark Pokemon are meanies. That's a good point. I want to go ahead and empty out some of your bag too, actually. This one. Unless you had some kind of major hits in here, which I don't think you did. Hell, I feel like most of this bag could just be converted over to this box. Giveaway time. We are doing a giveaway. I appreciate you guys finishing that rocket pack. It was really worth it. Oh, look. Alex actually has this card called Fish Stick. That's one of those interesting cards to pull. Here, Alex, this is going in your box, just so you know. Stamped Pixar. Okay. Stamped this guy. Lion King guy. V-Union Pikachu. Mr. Mime is... some stuff over here. Stamped Pixar twice. Donald Duck. I'm just making some room, while I have your box out. Wow, can't believe I made it to the Cool Kids box. You made it to the Cool Kids box on $10, dude. That's some unbelievably good luck. But that's what's exciting about the pack breaks, because we know, yes, it is unlikely that you're going to win with the odds of 1 in 45, and yet somebody's going to win. So if you're in it, you know you've got a chance. And now we could start a new one. I don't know what we would start it on, but we could start a new break like that if you wanted. Okay, now we have Ryan Shapiro. You just missed it, Mr. Ryan. So you're keeping your $10. Way better than cocaine. What did you guys like? Did you like the $10 method, or do you feel like $20 makes more sense? Neopacks, a 6 corrupted. Man, that Neopack would be 140 spots. It would really take a long time. Okay, so Paul Newman says he'll take another Magic the Gathering Lord of the Rings pack. You got it, man. Let's get you a hot booster. F it, $25. So the Air Dragonite can come out of those packs too. Yeah, absolutely. We have, I think we have the only recording of a first edition Dragonite no hollow error being pulled on this YouTube channel. And he came out of a booster pack that was heavy with a holographic Charizard in it. All right, Mr. Paul Newman. I told my mom to get the camera. Will Mike make... Oh, right. We got. Let me get this time for Mike before we get too far away from it. My bad. 3:12. All right, there we go. Mike's site can title it $10 to $1,000. Yeah. How much is a 9 going for? I bet a 9 goes for like $400, $300. Probably $300. Okay, good luck to Paul Newman. Many Partings, The Black Breath, Horses of Brunnen, Tales of Tinuvial, and Mountain. Okay. You got Shagrat, Loot Bearer, huh? Very interesting. These cards are, they're nice to look at. Rare, Frodo Baggins, Frodo. Here's Smeagol, Shadow of the Enemy. Oh, that one looks like it might be valuable. It's got the M rarity on it. M is mystical, right? There we go. Shadow of the Enemy. I won't lie, the thought of playing like a round of cards where all the cards are Magic the Gathering, that does sound fun. There it is. Shadow of the Enemy. Wizard's Rocket. Elrond, Master of Healing. And Food. All right, cool, man. Mythic Rare. So you got a Mythic Rare Shadow of the Enemy. Very nice. Mr. Paul? Don't be shy. Put some more. Don't be shy. Put some more. Do you have a shorts link to the Air Dragonite pull? You know, I don't think I do, and there really ought to be, shouldn't there? There ought to be. Because it's a very unique video. There's no, I don't think there's any other video of a first edition no hollow Dragonite getting pulled anywhere. At the time, we thought it was worth some unbelievable amount of money, because there was only one person selling it. It was a group that's still around called like EU Card House or something like that. I can't remember. But they wanted like 300,000 or something like that for it. I was still kind of newer to the card collecting hobby, and I thought maybe that was just the going price. But no, that was just their special. It's like a show-off price, isn't it? It's a show-off price. But I bought mine for 16,000. So it's still a card that you freak out over because there's not a lot of Pokemon cards you can pull and just flip into $16,000. Only some cards really reach that level. Even amongst Charizards, like if you're just talking unlimited base set Charizard, I don't think he goes for 16. He goes for like 10, doesn't he? So you're talking about the only cards going for more than that are like trophy cards, Shadowless and first edition Zard. So 16,000 is a ton of money. And then some people believe that I got a good deal on that Dragonite, the no hollow error 10 Dragonite. They say 16,000 was a good deal. And that's why I bought him, by the way. I wouldn't have bought him if I thought I was getting a bad deal. I'd have just said, like, all right, I can't do that. The fact that it was pulled along with the Charizard must have been unbelievable odds. When I saw it, my brain, like, exploded. I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Because I knew what was going on. I was like, this does not belong in the uncommon slot. And I just knew right away, this has got to be the Error Dragonite. It was a card that I was very fascinated by because I'd learned about it and I wanted to pull one for myself. And here's this other guy pulling one for himself in a box break that I was part of. I was part of that box break. So it was killing me. I was like, oh man, I was so close to pulling this myself and someone else got it. Yeah, I mean, if I had just slightly better luck and I had been the one to pull it, I'd have saved $16,000. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd have saved a lot of money. But, you know, it's cool. That's what those breaks are there for. They're there for you guys to get lucky in. And I was also happy for them. I was also happy that we recorded it. I realized when we recorded it, I was like, oh my God, we're going to be the only ones with this recording. So it was unbelievably lucky and good. All right. Next, I pull Moonbreon, says Alex. Maybe. You've had some tough luck. Like you, like everyone else, was trying to pull Steamboat Mickey, and he has not come out. Matthew Penna, not Penny. Matthew Penna says he wants to try out the Minecraft base set. You got it. So Minecraft base set has the glow-in-the-dark card in it. There's a short of someone pulling the Dragonite Error from a long crimp pack. Could have been repacked, I guess. So, very cool. Okay, so, but I would believe him if that happened because I don't know why the error would only occur in the booster boxes. But you're right, it could be repacked, but ours definitely wasn't. Because what's cool about our clip is it comes out of a live stream where from the beginning to the end, we are live and you can see us unshrink wrap the box. So there's never an opportunity for me to do that. Ooh, look at that. So there's never an opportunity for me to do any kind of trick like that. Oh, let's do the giveaway. Don't go anywhere, guys. We got a giveaway coming. Would have been the best short Mr. has. My luck has run out since I pulled the Dark Charizard, says Askew. Well, damn, mister, to even be in that box break, I know. All right, here we are. This is the glow-in-dark card. You ready? There we go. I held it up by the light. Check that out. Isn't that cool, guys? Obviously in a dark room, and after charging for a while, this is going to look way cooler. You can see it dimming already. It loses that charge quickly. Glow-in-the-dark Minecraft card. Very cool. How you doing this morning? How's it going? It's 4:23, so we're getting closer to the end of the stream, everybody, because I should be done by 4. That's the rule, right? Yours is undisputed. Yeah, his is actually dated before your pull. I don't remember. Oh, so his pull is older. Is it an unlimited one? Because they didn't have first edition for the crimped packs, is my understanding, right? Crimped packs never were first edition. So, but that's really cool as well. Matthew Penna, because it suggests that you could get lucky with the crimped packs. But, you know, I do feel that the first edition is the actual chase. That's the one you want more than anyone else. Mr. Matthew. Here we are. Crimped packs would have been what I was opening when I was a kid. At Walmart, Target, I mean. We go to Target. Of course, I bought most of my Rocket packs at that one baseball card shop up the road from our home. What a long time ago that was. I'm feeling old, man. That was a long time ago. 20 years ago.
Well, can't believe I pulled a Von Doom. Let's that's good time to sell it for 10K. Now I wouldn't never sell it.
He what? He said, can't believe I pulled a Von Doom. Let's go. Time to sell it for 10K. Nah, I'd never sell it. Yeah, well, you never know with that no hollow error Dragonite. He told me he was in the process of trying to buy a new home. And so that's not a bad reason to sell. Homes are generally, they're good investments. In fact, houses have gone up in price, even after the change in the interest rate. So somehow, even with interest rates at 7%, the housing market has not fell apart. It's still going up in some places. And think about what that means if the interest rates ever come back down. Oh, it's going to be crazy if interest rates fall. So I don't think they will. I think interest rates are going to remain high for a long time. So yeah, I mean, he got that card sold and then bought a house, presumably with lower interest at a good time. So it was a smart move for him. And if I'm lucky, the Dragonite card goes up in price whenever I go to sell it, but I don't think I want to sell it. Alex says, 1 Moonbreon, baby, let's go. All right, so Alex says, I'm doing so well, I might as well go ahead and pull Moonbreon now. Oh my God. Dropping your pack. Grab this. Nope, just Fletchling. Though that would have been a really crazy scene if you pulled Moonbreon right afterwards. That'd have been some kind of crazy super clip. The pack is the maddest pack. I've just seen your short of it in all time. I didn't know Charizard was also in there. Such a goated pack. Why does the short have so many dislikes? Yeah, that happens. That happens when people see you pull something that they're envious about. That definitely happens. You get people. Have you noticed that when you have a reason to really celebrate, it makes other people angry? I think it's a form of jealousy that occurs. All right. It's the craziest thing I'd seen ever. I don't think we've pulled any single card more expensive than the Dark Dragonite No Hollow Error. They get angry with me when I win all the time. I'm happy to see you two stacking. Is the box topper still up for the breaks? Yes. So 2 cards remain for the breaks. We've got the Lily break and the Charizard break. The Lily break is closer than the Charizard break to ending, but this has actually got 40 spots in it already. So they're moving, and one person will take a very valuable card home with them when they finish. It's probably because you thought it was more than it is. I think so. That could also contribute to some of the dislikes. But at the time, there was only one for sale in the market, and it was like Pop 3, I think, at the time. It was Pop 3, and it was this $300,000 listing. And so in my mind, I was like, wow, $300,000. But I mean, yeah, they take the time to stop and hit the dislike button. They must have been really upset that anyone would be so happy and elated over their pull. And I don't know, maybe one day it will be a $300,000 card. The price of a thing is just what 2 people decide to sell it for. So Von Doom happened to sell it to me for 16. I'm not looking to sell at 16. I'm looking to sell at a much better price. You got these cards out there, like trophy cards and stuff, that go for $100,000 sometimes. Well, I'm sitting on an unusually rare card from an extremely popular set. All right, guys. So I'm waiting for, what I'm trying to tell you is I'm waiting for Logan Paul to contact me so I can tell him 100,000. That's what I'm waiting for. All right. I think we're all done for the night. Oh, the giveaway. Thank you. You guys didn't go anywhere. The giveaway. What do we got? So I just grabbed randomly out of the box. We got Rockets Admin 10. Oh, that's so cool, man. So this is the giveaway because we finished the Rocket Pack break. Thank you so much, guys. Nothing, just talking ponies. What's up, Dare Bear? How's it going? Let's get this Nightbot. What a really fun night in the end. You know, it was kind of slow, but then we got this awesome vintage pack break done. There we go. Whew, man. It's getting late, says Real Lest. Yeah, it sure is. First edition Dark Dragonite Error is only pop 5 lower than some of those uber valuable cards. That's the same observation that I made. Also, another important concept is it's a very good-looking card. Dark Dragonite's a very popular card. Why the holographic English version of it sells for like 2,000. On top of that, the actual Rocket collection is very popular. And it's also a high population set. So it's a set that has a lot of cards in it that are high population. And then you got this one card of a very desirable artwork, and it's just pop 5 because of an error of some sort. So it's very fascinating. I wouldn't be surprised if the population moved up over time, but so far it has not. And that's all part of the gamble. So the gamble on purchasing one of these cards like the Dark Dragonite Error is whether or not more of them are located. And yeah, for some reason, it appears to have really been very rare, because it's been 4 years. It's been almost 4 years, and no, there's not a bunch of them being added to the population at all. So, you know, if it went from like pop 5 to pop 12, that's big news. And yet it has not done that. Instead, it has stayed around pop 5. So that's a really, really important distinction, I'd say. And I think that definitely protects the value of it and suggests that it might be a more valuable card. Right now, if I was serious, I feel that I definitely could sell it around the $30,000 mark. Because when you look out at the card market, there's so many like gold star cards and stuff like that around that price tag of $30,000. So if you're talking $30,000, that's comparable to like legendary collection Charizards. That's comparable to PSA 9 first edition base set Zards. There's a lot of cards in the $25,000 to $30,000 range that are super uber cool. So if the Dark Dragonite was listed at $30,000, I might get somebody knocking on my door going, oh, so I heard this was for sale, and I'm actually interested. Because, you know, there's a lot of high-end collectors out there in the woodworks hiding, and they're not looking to buy like this Raichu for $385. They're looking for that Dark Dragonite. But to be honest, even though I think that it would sell around that price, I just still don't want to sell it, because I feel a lot of the Pokemon cards in the hobby will move up in price over time, and the Dragonite will too. And I don't know. It's curious to see what happens with that card over time. Will it hit 100,000 one day? I think it's very possible. I think it's possible. I think it'll take time. I think there has to be some sort of evidence that other Pokemon cards are selling in that price range of $100,000 in a sort of consistent way, and that will allow the buyers and the sellers to feel confident in a price like that. But right now, I feel like they would feel confident in a price range around $25,000 to $30,000. They probably think that they're getting a good deal. Like the stream, you filthy animal, says Garrett. All right, guys, here goes. Who won? Click. The winner is Ballers to the Moon. And I need to get your PayPal shipping name, Mr. Ballers to the Moon. You let me know what your PayPal shipping name is, and I'll write it on the card. You have to give me that information or else you can't win. So we have to have your PayPal shipping name. Yep, there goes my luck, says Alex. Alex, what were your odds of winning, you know, the giveaway twice in a row like that? You know what I mean? Here we are. Just checking for any other orders. There is one sale in 2021 for $25,000. Really? I didn't even know that. There was a sale of the Dark Dragonite in 2021 for $25K, huh? But also you have to think in 2021, that was the height of the stock market too. So I think 30,000, I'm pretty close to the mark. Yeah, 30,000. That's very close to the mark. I didn't base that off of the sale history of the card. That was me intuiting what I think the price ought to be based on like the total market. So that's funny that we came up with that information. But so a lot of cards were more expensive in 2021, and then they fell off since then because the stock market spiked in November and then collapsed. And what you saw is Pokemon cards did almost the exact same thing. Crypto did the same thing. They all spiked just around November 2021 and then collapsed. Big drop in all the markets. Matthew says that was the unlimited Dark Dragonite. Whoa. Yeah, I almost wonder if Von Doom undersold. That's interesting. If he did, if I ever sell that card and it sells for a lot of money, I'm going to buy him something. I'm going to use some of the money and buy him something. I'll take him on a trip to Vegas or something. I don't know. But that's very fascinating. I didn't know about the previous sales history on it. All right, guys. Did he mention his name? Let me double check. Nathaniel Martinez. All right. Mr. Nathaniel, congratulations, man. Oh, ooh, Von Doom also won a Mr. Date. There we go. If I ever sell the card and it sells for a really good amount of money, let's say some rich guy from Dubai reaches out to me, is like, hey, I'm a rich guy. I got plenty of money. I want to buy your card. Just name the price. If I ever go through a sale like that and I go through with it, I'll get him some kind of fun toy or something. I don't know. All right, guys. So I'm hopping off for the night. I had a good time. I'm going to go relax and prepare for my daily walking stream. We go walking live every day in order for me to get exercise. Today was a pretty good day overall. We got about 5 hours of streaming done, and because we do the daytime stream too, right? And we'll be back on for the Friday stream. Have a nice weekend. Evan say, a few days ago, I entered to win a Blastoise slab. Did it end? A few days ago? Not on this channel. Yeah, we didn't have a Blastoise a few days ago. You might be thinking of another channel. See you later, guys.